Hi everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're doing really good. Sorry it's been 5 days since I've been on. I needed a psychic clearing, psychic cleansing. I've been beaten up over the past few days is what it feels like. This morning was the worst though. I tell you what, I woke up, there was poop in the kennel, there was a mess, the baby gate broke. I got bashed on my head with a Halloween light set and like busted my forehead. I'm like, oh, that was fun. And there was no more cereal of my cereal. So I was like, oh my God, this morning I couldn't come on, guys. I was like, this morning sucks. I couldn't even come on. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning for some of you. I hope you're doing better. What is up? Mercury retrograde. Don't forget, Mercury retrograde is accident prone, which is, I'm a prime example. One of the people that can be fucked with Mercury is me. Gemini sun, plus I have a Gemini Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini. There you go. There you go. So anyways, I hope you're all doing really well today. Let's go ahead and clear the vibes, clear the energy. Hopefully my speech isn't extremely messed with today. Let me just cleanse my energy. I've been called to a lot of black stones, especially onyx, tourmaline, lately. So I don't know about you guys. It's just the psychic cleanse I need, I guess. It's like a psychic sponge. It pulls away dark, toxic, negative energy and, you know, any bad feelings, hurt feelings, angry feelings. It helps take that away. So I've been very happy for that. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. I just noticed that. What lovely little doll is this? Christina, hi there. Hi, love. Well, I got 45 of you in right now. Okay, great. 2 minutes in. That's wonderful. Yeah, sorry I came so late, guys. I've been busy. I've had a lot going on. I did a lot of personals this weekend, and I extended myself, guys, hours and hours and hours and hours into my personals. I don't know. I guess it was the energy. Some people really needed healing. They really needed guidance, and it was difficult for them. And I was pulling on some very spiritual, strong, loving individuals that were hurting a lot and have a lot of karmic healing and a lot of karmic debts. And they just had so much shadow work. So when you're working with clients that have a lot of shadow work, being a healer, being an empathic, being an intuitive, you know, when I'm doing readings, it can just suck you dry, guys. It can suck you dry. So that's kind of what happened. And I just couldn't go on, guys. I couldn't go on this weekend. Not to mention Mercury has that retrograde. So does Mars, okay? So Mars has the retrograde, and that makes me feel even worse because in tropical, I have the Mars Aries moon. But in Vedic, I have a Scorpio Jupiter, and Scorpio's ruled by Mars. So whenever that happens, whenever there's a Mars retro, I feel like I'm losing some power. I feel like I'm losing energy. So anyways, I love you guys. Hi, oh, thank you for the compliments. I love you guys, Christina. All right, so let's hope for a better day today. It is a good day. I feel it. I feel like my hands and my energy's cleansed. Let's get started. Before I get into the signs this week, I just wanted to come in and do a twin flame divine soulmate follow-up. You know, it's been a couple days for you guys, so why not just start off the week with something general. So we're going to do a general energy for the twins and soulmates, just seeing what are they feeling for you, what are they thinking for you, and what are going to be their actions, okay? So what is on your twin flame or soulmate's mind, okay? What is on your twin flame or soulmate's mind? Let's start with the divine masculine. What's on the divine masculine's mind right now, spiritually? Okay, in the subconscious. I can't talk, see? It's Mercury, subconscious. Right? Damn you, Mercury. Don't start. I just started for the week. Don't start with me. Don't even think about it, buddy. Nope, not today. All right. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine mind. Okay, what is he thinking about subconsciously in dreams and in thoughts and spiritually in regards to you? Okay. What's going on in that Divine Masculine's mind? Whoop, okay. You guys saw that one pop out. Okay, so I'll do the, yeah, we'll just do the subconscious. I have the bottom and the one that flew out. Okay, that's what I'm going to keep there. All right, let's go ahead and see what the hidden truth is in that subconscious. What's the hidden truth in your twin flame Divine Masculines or soulmate Divine Masculines mind about you? Okay. What are they thinking about? What kind of dreams are they having about you? What is in their deep subconscious? Okay, what's going on? All right. DM is happy to talk. I'll tell you what, he's happy to talk today. Most days, you know, really isn't into the chitter chatter, okay, chit chat of the collective. But today, he's like, you know what? I'll talk. I'll share something with you. I do feel some resistance, though. I feel like the Divine Masculine is resisting the connection and certainly resisting communication with me right now. So possibly with you. There is a little resistance, but he's open to talking, but it's kind of forced, like, damn it, you found me here in my space. You found me in my safe space. You found me in my corner. Now that you're here and I tried to escape you, let's go ahead. Just what do you want? What do you want from me? So the masculine's kind of feeling a little chased right now. Divine Masculines, talk about those feelings. Okay. Let's talk about those feelings. All right. All right, I'm done with this deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant. This is the Three Wise Men, okay? This is trying to be guided. This is, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to be responsible. This is a hard worker, an earth sign. Okay, an earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo could be. This person's just trying to stabilize their life right now, stabilization. But change is needed. Change is needed and change is happening. All right, so Spirit, show me a little something, something about this masculine's faith. Show me about this masculine's faith. Faith in the connection and faith in the divine. If you guys hear annoying lawn work, frickin' A. Mercury's all about interruptions. Thank you, Mercury. Thank you so much. Glad to have you in reverse again. This is great. I love it. Keep the mishaps coming. In fact, why don't I bang my head later at dinner time? That would be great. For those of you just coming in, my head literally got split open today, so yeah. Waiting for the more. Waiting for the more. Bring it. Bring it, Mars. Bring it, Mercury. I got this shit. What's next? Is the dog going to come in and drop my table? That's what it feels like. Damn annoying lawn work. Okay. Sorry, guys. Irritation, mind wandering. I'm so sorry. I'm back in it. I'm back in it. Woosah. Woosah. Divine Masculine, whether you like it or not, I'm going to pry into your feelings and your faith. Tell me about this connection from your perspective, Masculine. Let's go ahead and get this connection from the masculine's perspective. All right. Bottom of the deck here is in reverse. Are they all in reverse? No, they're not. Oh, okay. Oh, look what came out. Foundation and achievements just flew out. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that. That wasn't supposed to fall out. But bottom of the deck was movement, choices, and decisions in reverse. So clearly, homeboy is not able to make decisions. Clearly, homeboy is having some issues on the journey. not knowing what to make of it, not deciding yes, not deciding no, not deciding whether you guys have a deep connection or not deciding to communicate or not. Just, you know, you ever heard when you don't make a decision, that's still a decision? So this masculine thinks by not making a move, he's not making a move, but he's making a move, and it's rejection. Okay, that's what the fuck's going on around here. So he's an indecision, which, by the way, is extremely strong Virgo, Libran energy, in case anybody was wondering. You know, bottom of the deck is the Taurus, but it's all about responsibility. Now, the card that flew out really gets me because it wasn't supposed to come out. And it's talking about foundation and achievements. And, you know, excuse me for saying, but this is a family. This is a home. This is a rainbow. It kind of mimics, to me, the Ten of Cups. So the masculine is clearly focused on family, okay? And blood relations, okay? Blood relations for the masculine. If it's not blood relations, it's just the family you grew up with, you know, the family that raised you, okay? Or the family that you're raising, or lack thereof in raising. But you're definitely taking some responsibility for some of your family. So let's go ahead. Let's just chime in. We're going to dive first into the secret realm of the masculine subconscious. This is going to be his dreams. And he could be a she, for those of you who are watching. Masculine is an energy, not a sex. Because the body, the spirit body, does not have sexual organs. It's just more of a light body, okay? And that light body inhabits a physical body. So some of you carry a little bit more than others of one energy, but this would be someone who embodies a masculine energy, okay? So the first card we have is, broken karmic cycles, broken karmic chains, really. So subconsciously, there's a breaking of a pattern, because karma is a pattern. Karma is doing the same thing every day, hoping for a different result. Karma is something you must do. Karma is an experience. Karma is what you give out is what you get back. Karma is a like-minded energy. In fact, dare I say, karma is a mirror. Karma is a mirror. And in the mirror of the reflection of the masculine, there is a breaking of self, a changing of self, a needing to be different, a stopping of the way things are going, okay? And so, yes, masculine is actually thinking about, in the subconscious, changing his ways or her ways. The next card is, reconciliation. Well, this may be surprising to many of you, but for a lot of these masculines, in their deep subconscious, in their dreams, okay, they are thinking about coming together with a twin flame or divine soulmate. They're definitely considering a reunion, a reconciliation, which is the words in my card. The mending of two hearts, the mending of bridges, the coming together, the union of two souls, or should we say the union of one soul that was split in two for a lot of you twin flames. But there is this union energy. So the masculine is thinking about what looks to be an apology. All right, we're just getting into it. Let's go ahead and get the witches, whatever the heck's this called. Sorry. Witches Wisdom Oracle cards. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Very cute deck. I love it, especially for the holiday season. As you guys can see, I have not really decorated for the holidays on my desk. I will, probably today or tomorrow. Okay, I will decorate. I've just been slack-a-lacking. Okay. The card that I pulled is candles. Yes, my favorite. My favorite. My favorite thing in the world. Candle magic. Yes, magic. Stop being a sissy lala. Every time I say magic, I get these people, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Stephanie said magic. Oh my God. Oh, she must be evil. Evil. Oh, I'm melting. I'm melting. I'm melting. I should repent. I'm lighting candles. Ironically, the same thing they do in the Catholic Church, but no one likes to mention that. Anyways, moving on. Yes, candle magic, okay? Yes. So your masculine is thinking about candle magic, okay? And this can be conscious, like on purpose. I want to do some magic spells. I want to change my life. I want to heal. I want to call someone in. I want protection. I want something. Or, now this is coming into my mind for a reason. I feel there could be a divine feminine who's doing candle magic on the divine masculine. Yes, I do feel that. And I do feel that the masculine has been reached or has been contacted through this candle magic. There's been a connection, okay? So, yes, if it's not you, that's fine. I'm not picking up on you in the moment, okay? But maybe I will. But this is for someone, and I bet I'm going to get a lot of yeses, okay? So, yes, there's definitely this energy here where someone's been lighting candles, and whatever you've been lighting has been reaching the masculine. A lot of magic is involved here. I do feel there's some air sign karma, okay? 2 air signs, okay? So it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, whatever the fuck, you know, 2 air signs, okay? And you guys have a karma together. So anyways, there's some karma that needs to be dealt with. And I definitely feel like it was a message about communication and reconciliation. So communication, reconciliation has been a struggle. I do think that there was a blockage, okay? You've been fighting some kind of a negative, toxic energy. And thank you so much for this super chat, Free Flow. I love you. Yeah, you've been having this block and you couldn't figure out what it is. You're like, God, there's something, there's like a wall, a veil, there's something blocking us, and I've got to spiritually blow that freaking wall up to hell, right? You got to blow it up. You got to get rid of it. So there's some kind of, you know, energy work here. Energy work is the same as candle work, ladies and gentlemen. Stop being scared. Anyways, so energy work needs to be done to get rid of this blockage. So lighting candles is one of the best ways. For a lot of you, I feel a 7-day candle would be great. And the reason I'm all for 7-day candles is you can watch it, you can see how it smokes, you guys know how to read candles. Or what, am I talking to people here that don't? If you don't know how to read these candles, that's fine, you can YouTube it, but you should by now, by watching me after all these years, know how to read a 7-day candle. If you don't, you know, I'll maybe put a link in the comments, okay? But I do think that you're going to definitely want to watch for the signs on how this candle magic is working. Here's the deal. If you've done a candle magic ritual with a 7-day candle and it blows up, or there's a crack in the glass, there's a very big wall. If there's just a crack, then you've blown the wall up and you're safe. Your ritual's good. You're going to see some results. If your candle glass split and blew up, you're going to have to go back in, honey, for a second time. It didn't work, okay? It just didn't work. When candles blow up like that, it means you came into contact with a malevolent spirit, or another human being that has a malevolent dark energy that's blocking you and in the way, like a third party. Or there's possibly candle work that's being done against you to block you from coming in. So, you know, there could be some issues there, okay? So good. Someone said no blowing up. That is awesome, okay? That's really good. If you made a breakthrough with this karmic chain being broken, if you've made a breakthrough and your 7-day candle had a lot of white smoke, you're good. You're aces. You're golden. If your candle had a lot of black soot like this Palo Santo right here, and your candle was very black on the inside, you better go back and do it again. Didn't work. That to me just really means there's a lot of dark energy. You're going to have to push through that till it stops being black. What your aim is white, like resin, right? Oh, I'm sorry. See? Mercury, fuck you, man. Okay, sorry. I know. My mouth. It's Mercury again. He's done it twice in like 10 seconds or less. Woosah. Okay. If your candle has white film, you're good. If it has white smoke, you're good. The reason white, well, it's purification. It's cleansing. It's not blocked. It's healthy and it's angelic. It represents a breakthrough. You know, if you have no smoke, like no resin, if you do your 7-day candle and it's like clear, like glass, even better. Even better. If your candle has melted all the way through to the bottom and there's no film and it's clear, woohoo! You did not have any problem breaking through that at all. And so that's great. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys did, but there's obviously some candle magic, I feel, which is very good. A lot of you guys had a successful breakthrough, okay? So some of you guys are asking me, Steph, if I had a successful breakthrough and I broke some karma and I broke some karmic patterns and I broke some blockages, you know, for some of you, it's Steph, why am I not getting a phone call or a text? Why didn't they come see me? I'm not getting any communication, and that's kind of what I'm feeling is this block. It will come. Build it, and they will come. Build it, and they will come. Right? You're in the building process. Solomon's Temple, babe. You got to build this shit. Basically, you broke through the barrier. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You broke through the veil. Okay? Now you have to build your life up so homeboy can come back. Or homegirl for some of you guys. All right. Sorry, I'm talking like a 10-year-old. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I don't normally talk like a junior high brat, but apparently Mercury wants to kick my ass again, and I'm getting very frustrated with him. I seriously am. I seriously am. I don't like my attitude. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, and I took 5 days off. Lord Jesus. You think I'd be better right now? Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm going to read this candle magic. If I can actually read the words written in the book, that would be awesome. Oh, Lord, let me read this. Oh, God. I can kick my own ass sometimes. I really should. I should kick my own ass. It needs it. It really needs it. Okay, why do I have the M's? And where is the magic candle? It's not here. Okay, fine. See? Mercury wants to fuck with me. I hope I have the right book. Yes, I do. Okay, let's read it. Fine. I'll go in the contents. Because you want to give me a problem. Okay. It's an alphabetical order. It shouldn't be that damn hard. It shouldn't be that hard. Why can't I find... Okay, because I'm looking at magic, and it's probably the word candles, because I'm a retard right now. Okay, it's on candles. Yes, see, that's good old Mercury. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. Please have fun making fun of me on my channel. Thank you so much. And here's another Mercury interruption.
Mom, I found a ladybug.
That's awesome. Can I do my reading now?
He's Will.
Well, I'm glad you found a ladybug. He's lucky. He's very lucky. Okay, why don't you go put him in your little aquarium?
What's aquarium?
You're very lucky to find him because it's so cold. I'm surprised he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go put him in your aquarium. Well, we got lucky, guys. We got a ladybug. Thank you, Matthew. I love you. Okay, so magic comes from deep within. Ignite the flame. Let it begin. Desires in mind. Don't be the fool. Focus as you choose your tool. Because candle magic is so evil. The magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. Pissing off Christians left and right. Why are they watching tarot when they know it's not right? I'm sorry. I had to have a little fun, guys. I had to make that last part up. We're going to go ahead and read this card now. Okay. Your desire to work as a magical practitioner is acknowledged as candles illuminate the path of the wise for you. The spark of inner wisdom calls you to invoke the divine. For true magic begins with your desire to make something happen. Time for a little candle magic. As you gaze into the sacred flame, you're reminded of your true connection to Source. For your soul spark is immortal. Never doubt your abilities to focus, willpower, visualization. For doing so, you are regarding the powers. And if you don't do this, you're disregarding the powers of the world that is in front of you. A world that lives beyond what is seen. Remember, all is magic and illusion. The sacred act of candle magic has been with you since your very first birthday. Yes, you heard that, your first birthday. Who here blows out candles for their birthday? Oh, you're so cute. Did you know you were doing magic? No, you were just taught that it was nothing. Disregarding candle magic. Well, now you know. Anyways, okay. As you blew out the flickering flame before you made a wish, you worked with the 3 principles of magic that make dreams come true. Belief in your tools as well as yourself is a key as you keep in mind the 3-fold law when performing any magic ritual. This is a magical time for you. Your manifesting abilities are strong, masculine. Keep your thoughts and focus positive. Use candles at home, at bath time, in a sacred ceremony, and just about every other moment, like me. Study candle colors for healing and magical purposes. Keep them shining brightly. Candles revealed. Since Roman times, the candle magic has been used for spells. Prayers, focus, and honoring for the gods and goddesses. Spell casting is a sympathetic magic, and by using a candle, you can focus your intent. Oh my God. Mic drop. So you're not calling on dark demonic deities. It's not evil like Pastor said. It means that you're literally just looking at fire, which is an element, and casting your intentions of it to make something happen. So it's like prayer? Yeah. Yes, it is. I hope you feel like a fool after you've been done bashing magic for so long. Anyways, colored candles invoke different spells by combining their vibrations with your intention. Oh my God! Different colors mean different things? Yes, they do. Why? Because don't your chakras? Let me get this straight. So you study the chakras, but you don't like candle magic with colors because that's bad? Alrighty then. I need to calm down. My multiple personalities are coming out. Okay, seriously though, yes. The easiest way to follow candle magic is to focus on your chakras, or chakras for all my English-speaking individuals out there. Chakras, you have fun with the word, whichever one you like best works for me. The red talks about your passions, your desires. It can talk about power and control, and it mostly in magic has something to do with a very vibrant intention, something you want a lot of power behind. When you get a red candle, you think of the planet Mars, which is the god of war, and he is the one who cuts the bullshit. He's the one who gets things done. He stops other people from wrecking your dreams and intentions. So red is a very powerful energy that you can use. A lot of people like to use red for lust, not love. And a lot of people get confused in candle magic. They think, okay, so red is love. You know, Valentine's Day, red hearts. Sure, I'm going to pick a red candle for love. Wrong. We do not do red candles for love. It is for passion and sex. It is not for love. Okay, so this is a powerful tool if you want to get control of someone's energy sexually. And you will find a lot of red candles that will ignite lust and passion. But mostly candle in general magic is going to be for going after something intently. Maybe it's money, maybe it's your career, maybe it's something that you want to win at, maybe it's a competition. Maybe it's a shadow side you want to conquer in yourself. But red would be very powerful. Orange is the next candle, and that would be represented with Mercury, so second from the sun, okay? And he's the communicator. He talks to the sun, which is the king, which is your soul. So Mercury speaks for your soul, and Mercury likes to fuck with you sometimes like he fucks with me, but he can be a friend most of the time. I don't know if you want to do a communication spell with Mercury in retrograde. Good luck. But if you want to, you can, and you can use an orange candle for communication. Mercury also is about action, getting things done, executions, okay? So if your soul wants to become, I don't know, a librarian or a book writer or a politician, you might want to light an orange candle to communicate to the universe your desires. And, you know, it can really talk loudly about a confidence. So if you want to get some confidence, maybe you have a report due next week and you have to go to the top of the class and perform a speech and a performance for your report or whatever have you, you might want to light an orange candle the night before to give you some confidence and help you communicate. Maybe I should light one right now. Oh, but wait, no, Mercury's in retrograde. Don't do it. Anyways, orange is really good for that. So communication, confidence, and it can also be for like sexual healing in your organs. So if you're having, you know, like say ovarian issues or, you know, prostate issues, you could definitely light that candle to get some healing and some power down there. It's a really good candle for impotency, if I can talk right. Okay, I can't talk. You know what the freak I mean. You know, I'm really tired of Mercury right now. Today, I was really calm before I came on. Honestly, I hope you're having a good time. All right, alrighty then, let's move on. The next candle is yellow. I'm following the chakras, root to the crown, in case you're just chiming in. Yellow is going to be really good for confidence as well, but also happiness, joy, healing, and health. Sun rules the yellow candle, so this is a really good candle to do on a Sunday. Obviously, the sun day, yes, Sunday is great for yellow candles. And it's about vitality and energy. Think of lemons. Think of how fresh they smell. Lemon candles are great for energy and vivacious, you know, kind of feelings. Getting back on the saddle again after a long downward depressive spiral. You're going to want to light yellow candles to give you some happy and to give you some confidence. And, you know, if you're sick, if you're dealing with some kind of a sickness, another really good healing candle. That one's probably really good for healing the mind because it wakes you up. It's like an awakening. It's like a fresh cup of coffee. So if you're having some memory issues, an orange and yellow combination is great. It's about healing, energy, and it's about waking up the mind. Did I forget to mention that orange is great for the brain, for the mind? So yeah, Mercury's for the brain, the mind. But you can do the combo to have a really good memory if you want to do it. Okay, I'm getting way too much into candle magic bullshit. Let me just focus on the colors. Anyways, so yellow is going to be really good for that. Let's move on. Let's talk about if you have to confront somebody, if you have to tell someone you're going to have a breakup, if you have to confront a karmic, if you have to confront a judge, if you have to confront someone, sometimes yellow is really good to have confidence and speak up and not lose your words. And so again, you know, mostly yellow is confidence, it's power, it's vitality, it's energy, and it's healing of the whole body. Okay, so yellow is really good for that. Moving on, green. Green is another good candle for the heart. It represents peace, tranquility, and calm. So the green candles are going to give you peace. They're going to heal your broken heart. Okay, that's for the emotional, personal ideals of the green candle. Green is also really good to attract, obviously, money. For those of you that want to attract a green paper money, green. But also green just represents prosperity and abundance because of the leaves of the trees, which are normally green, and the green grass that grows. So if you want to grow something, you're going to want green. If you want to get pregnant, you're going to want to have a green candle. You want to grow your cash flow, you're going to want to do a green candle. Okay, you're going to want abundance in many different forms. You're going to want that green candle. If you want something to grow, like a family, You know, you're going to want to have that green candle. If you want to heal a broken family, you're going to want a green candle. So anyways, moving on. The blue candle is next. Obviously, for obvious reasons, the throat chakra, everybody's favorite. And it talks about communication, just like that sacral orange color. So blue is another communication candle. And this one is about truth. Where Mercury was more about friendship, communication, keeping in touch, getting that flowing communication, a blue candle is more about outing people, getting the truth out. When you want somebody to speak their truth, you go get a blue candle. Okay, it's all about the truth. It's about getting out of denial. It's about living your true, authentic life. If you're having problems living a lie, if you're pretending and playing a role you hate and you don't know how to stop, you're going to want to do a blue candle. And, you know, I'm thinking that the blue candle's planet would obviously be Mercury as well for some reason. I also feel... what is the other one? No, it's just Mercury that's coming across for me. It's just Mercury. I forgot to mention the green candle would be the moon. It's for the heart, it's for feelings, it's for emotion. Okay, and planet Earth. Earth and the moon would be the heart, the green candle. But blue would just be Mercury. That's really all I'm picking up on. If you want to, you know, communicate with somebody through the heart, you could do a, you know, you could include the moon with that, because the moon, you know, can speak about emotions if you want someone to have true emotions coming out. But really, I just think Mercury would rule the blue candle. So really, it's just about truth, okay? The blue is also about empowerment, believe it or not. So becoming empowered, okay? Which means being given tools, being given blessings, the clearing of some blockages as well. As far as positions of like your career, okay? So I would do a blue if you're trying to get ahead, if you're trying to get promotions. Green, obviously, for abundance, but blue to break through a glass ceiling, blue to break through a barrier, blue to kind of break through and make someone see you for what you really are. Make people see you for your truth, which is obviously, hopefully, genuine and good. Okay, so then the next candle would be the third eye, the third chakra, and this would be like an indigo. So it's basically a very dark blue with kind of mixes of purple. Indigo is a very beautiful color. It's neither blue nor purple. It's kind of just there in the middle. But you can always use a dark, dark blue, like a really dark navy blue if you want to do the third eye, okay? So navy blue or indigo or a very deep, dark purple would be the third eye. And that candle is obviously good for your intuition, psychic abilities, psychic powers, seeing through the bullshit. If you want to have some kind of an enlightenment, you could get a candle like that. Connect to the ancestors, connect to the Akashic records, connect to the emerald tablets, connect to past lives, connect to your subconscious. If you want to interpret dreams, you can get a candle like that, light it, feel inspired. If you want to do magic, that's a really good candle to have nearby to incite deep spiritual magical abilities and powers that you may have in yourself. And asking for guidance. If you ever want to ask for guidance in your life, go ahead and get one of those colors. Again, the navy, the indigo, the deep dark purple, that would be great for you, okay? Last would be the crown chakra, and this is purple. It's actually purple. A lot of people have a go-to. It's white. No, that would be like a star chakra, which is kind of a little bit above the crown, I think. Yeah, I think it's the next one above the crown. But anyways, it's actually a purple, and this would be like an amethyst color. So the crown chakra is going to be lavender candles, okay? Maybe even just a regular dark purple like this. This isn't indigo. This isn't a dark purple. I mean, it's kind of a dark purple, you see, but it's just more about intuition and psychic abilities. And it's also about awakening and enlightenment. So the crown is about the brain and the head also, okay? And the crown is obviously about the mind. And It's about your beliefs, your belief systems. You know, are you super religious? Are you not? Are you super spiritual? Do you believe in magic? Do you not? You know, do you believe in spiritual realms, aliens, whatever? You know, whatever it is, purple is going to be your enlightenment. So if you get a purple candle, it would be to guide you spiritually. It would be to awaken you, enlighten you, to get messages from the other side. If you want to get a message from your spirit guide, there you go. Light purple candle or just a dark purple candle. It's fine. Regular purple. You want to talk to a past loved one on the other side. You want to have open communication with them. Light a purple candle. You want to have enlightenment and wake up and see past your belief systems. Think of it as a tower candle. Okay, purple, tower candle. It's going to help you wipe out your old beliefs and your old clogs and blockages and just help you be enlightened and get truth, you know, just bestowed upon you from the other side. So it's a very psychic color. Think of Pisces, you know. When you go down the chakras, crown would be Pisces and Scorpio, in my opinion, just for like the signs, that would make sense to me. Let me see. Possibly Cancer, okay, would be the crown also. Okay, but definitely Pisces #1 for the crown. And then for the third eye, Pisces again, okay? But it would also come in handy with a Libra, okay? And it could be very in handy for a Scorpio, a Leo, and an Aries is what I'm feeling for the third eye, okay? The throat chakra, pretty obvious. We're talking Libra and Aquarius, #1. Libra and Aquarius. Period. That's just what it is. That's about the truth. The two signs that just speak it blatantly, that's them. That's them. They don't have hair on their tongue. Okay. Sagittarius would also be a throat chakra. I forgot about them. They stand for the truth. So Sagittarius would be great for that blue candle. Then the heart. Oh, here we go. Cancer, ding, ding, ding. #1 would be a good sign for that candle. The green, the heart chakra. And I would say Taurus, for abundance. Cancer for family and love. Taurus for abundance. Leo would also be a very good heart chakra candle sign. Let's see what would be another one. All heart. Not feeling a lot there, guys. It's just going to be Leo and Cancer. That's all. That's all it's going to be. Those are the energies you're going to channel for the heart chakra. For the solar plexus, obviously that's Leo, but it's also, believe it or not, Aries and Sag. It's all the fire signs, obviously. But it would also be Scorpio, very confident sign. Capricorn, very confident sign. Okay, and Gemini. Okay, those are just extremely confident energies. Would do well with that candle. The sacral, hello, Scorpio, obviously the sexual organs, but it's also confident and secure, but it's a deep healing power. So Scorpio and Virgo are ringing true to me for the orange candles. So Scorpio and Virgo, that's you all day. I would say the Aries also would be a very good healer. So Aries, Scorpio, and Virgo, okay, would be for the sacral. And last, the root chakra. Who primes that kind of energy? It would be for the red candle. That would be Sagittarius, #1. Capricorn, strong, #1 or 2. Okay. Taurus, for sure. For sure, Taurus, you might be #1 for the root chakra because you're all about stability and being grounded and being connected to the earth and connected physically. Okay. Yeah, so that's who I'm really feeling strongly for that energy. Very, very strongly, yeah, definitely going to be the Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Sag, because the Sag talks about the family roots. He's always there in the red root chakra, always. So anyways, if that can give you some insight into the candle colors, I hope it did, okay? But, you know, whether you're doing it or not, that's not my business, and I don't care. That's your business. It works for those that believe it works, and if you don't believe it and you don't want it, then be happy in the situation you're in. Don't complain when something's not working, and don't complain when you have blockages, because you're not doing everything you can to change it. Sorry, but that's the truth, okay? You either want to jump into your divination tools and extend yourself, get out of your box and think differently, and extend yourself some, grow a little bit, break those karmic cycles, or you want to stay stuck and hope maybe someday, maybe by the grace of God, you'll get a different result. But 9 times out of 10 shows me you won't, okay? You're going to get what you give. You don't want to give change? You ain't going to get change, honey. You want to change? You're going to get change. But you have to do things differently. Okay? All right. So, candle magic is in the masculine's deep subconscious. In a past life, masculine, whoever I'm reading for, you have very strong power in Scorpio and Pisces. There's also Virgo coming in. Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay? I feel some Sag, maybe a little. But you would have some strong energy in those signs. And in your past life especially. I do think that you have a tendency to do very good candle magic. If you've never done it, you should try it, but it's in your subconscious. In your dreams, masculine, I think you've had some dreams of candles in the background. I think in a lot of your dreams, whether you're at a table full of people, or you're in a house by yourself, or you're walking down a road somewhere, there's going to be candles lit in the distance or in your environment. This is going to talk about a past life connection to your spiritual sorcery, actually. So in a past life, there was some sorcery, there was some magic, okay? There was some of that for you. And you're being called to it again. I do feel that there's been a lot of denial in the masculine energy, okay? So I think if you've been denying that power you have in yourself, you've been denying that past life experience. Why would you go into this world with experience and not want to use it? Well, the only reason you would choose not to use your experience is because you've been brought up to believe something, programmed or taught to believe something. Basically, yeah, you've been programmed, you've been indoctrined to believe other things opposite of your past life experience. And what's being called unto you is to break those barriers and get back to it. Get back to what you know well. You're a powerful soul. You've been here a very long time. You know, I'm also feeling that you were called to a very spiritual divine feminine. Okay? For those of you that are just coming in, I'm reading the masculine right now. So you've been connected to a very, very powerful divine feminine. Someone who is a master sorceress. Someone who is a master high priestess. Someone who has this very energetic, very, very good, prominent spiritual energy here. So you guys are connected through magic, okay? For those that I'm reading for.
Mom,
if this isn't your reading, it doesn't have to be. Yeah.
I lost the ladybug.
You lost the ladybug?
He's gone.
He flew away probably. I'm sure he'll pop back up. They always like to fly around and jump on things. You might go check some plants and see if you see him on one of them.
There's no ladybugs left.
I know. But at least you found him. I know he got away, but at least you found him. Okay? That's nice. Not everybody gets to find one, but you did. Very lucky.
And Mom?
Yeah?
I need help finding a slug under the ground where dirt is. I've been doing that outside my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yes, that's why I have dirt on me.
That's why you have dirt on you?
Yes, and I can't find any slug.
Okay. Well, obviously you need a magic stick to find the slug. So you should go out there and look with a magic stick. Can you go find one on a branch, maybe on the ground? And you can you go look in there?
Well, I didn't see
Sorry,
a
guys. I know.
sword.
It's ongoing. Okay, I need you to go now so I can do my work. You can go find it.
I want apple juice.
Oh, Lordy. I'll be back, guys. Fine.
You're cute.
You're cute.
You're cute.
Stop it. You're cute.
No,
No, you're cuter. Well, I don't know. You need to let me work. I haven't worked in days, Matthew. All right, good. So if you know about it, then you need to not come in my room again. Okay? There's other people in this house to ask besides me. Okay. Okay, my lovelies. My sweethearts. All right. So anyways, back to the reading. Sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying, I felt that you guys did have a very deep connection through magic with your divine feminine. Now, you know, whether you want to acknowledge that or not, I'm just here to tell you that that's there. I'm just here to tell you that you do have a past life connected to your divine feminine, which would be your soulmate, okay? For some of you, your twin flame. And you guys practiced magic in other lives. And in this reincarnation, it's very hard to bring that up. It's very hard to use it even. So if you've been called to, you know, candles lately, maybe you've been just shopping at the store and for some reason you're really, you know, drawn to the candle area, you know, divine masculine, just know that your spirit's saying, I'm really excited to get back into that. I really want to get back into that. Let's study that. Let's do that. Let's see what kind of magic happens when we start doing it. Like the card said, you have a very strong magnetic manifesting energy right now. Okay? So candles are very good for that. And I think if you want something to change in your life, maybe lighting a candle, in fact, no, not maybe, lighting a candle will change your life. It will help you change your life because it's going to help you focus your intentions. It's going to help you with your manifesting abilities by making you feel more confident and powerful. And it's going to help you remember what it is to manifest and bring things into creation. So anyways, this has been calling you, okay? So masculine in your subconscious, this has been calling you. I also feel for some of you, there's a faint memory that you have with the divine feminine that maybe she or he did magic for you. And you remember the power that it had. I think that your feminine lit a candle for your healing or your safety or your protection. And you saw the power that your feminine had. So in your subconscious, you understand fully how powerful candles are and candle magic. And I think you're starting to remember that on a kind of low scale level in your dreams and in your deepest thoughts. Okay? Let's move on to the hidden truth. I wonder if you're happy without me. So let me get this straight. You pushed away your divine feminine hoping she'd be happier without you? You pushed away your connection hoping that they'd be happier without you? Ha! Wow. What a way to sell yourself short. What a way to cut yourself down. What a way to go ahead and show us how little self-worth you really have. This is not an act of generosity. This is not an altruistic act of selflessness. This is an act of cowardice. This is an act of I do not love myself enough to go after what I want. In fact, maybe I don't value myself enough to have what I really want. And keep in mind, this is subconscious. So it's not like you read books about how to be unworthy. It means you have deep-rooted, seated feelings about unworthiness. Maybe your parents taught you to be unworthy. Maybe a church taught you that. Maybe past relationships made you feel very little, okay? Maybe this person that you love has pushed you away so much, or maybe just people that you love in general, that you just don't feel you're worthy of other people's love. And so you're not going to fight for it because you tell yourself a white lie. And the white lie is, if they really wanted me, they would have me. If they really loved me, they'd be here. If this was true love, it wouldn't be blocked. It'd be easy. So you tell yourself these white lies to kind of cut yourself some slack. Give yourself some grace in your cowardiceness of not going after what you really love. When really masculine, you embody a masculine energy to be a fighter. You embodied a masculine energy to be a warrior, to fight spiritual battles, physical battles, mental battles, psychic battles, all of those good things. You're supposed to fight. Masculines fight. But for some reason, maybe it's indoctrination, teaching, culture, whatever have you, your belief systems have taught you not to fight. That fighting would be rude. Fighting would be bully. Fighting would be control and not allowing free will. Going after something that's not given to you is not okay. You have very much so forgotten about your inner masculine. You very much so have forgotten how to win a battle. You very, very much so forgot how to fight. And you're being called to fight. And I don't know if you have the balls or the boobs for some to go after your dreams and desires. And if this is definitely in regards to your love relationship, I honestly feel like you don't have the courage to change things around you to get happy. Because if you changed the things around you, who would be pissed off? I don't know, your boss, your wife, your husband, your best friend, your mom, your kids. You know, it's pretty pathetic. Some people just live for their kids and there's nothing more unattractive. I have a friend that, well, he would like to be more than a friend, but he'll never ever be more than a friend. And one of the main reasons is he has 3 daughters and an ex-wife. The ex-wife still lives with him. She's too whatever, I don't want to be mean. She's too whatever to find another man and move on and be happy and have another family and another life. She'd rather be in another room in the same house, divorced for 15 years, and just be friends so she can keep her family together. So the kids can grow up with a mom and dad that are completely dysfunctional because they don't love each other. They're not intimate with each other, and they're not any longer together. They've legally been divorced, and they still live together. But they decided to do that for the kids. He and she date other people, but they don't marry them. They fuck other people. They go out for coffee dates and dinner dates and little mini vacations and sleepovers, but they don't move on. Cowardice, I think, would be the nicest word. But more than that, they think they're being generous and altruistic and loving to their children because by their own sacrifice, they're giving their kids a better life. Well, I don't know how well that's going, okay? Their 3 girls are teenagers now in high school, doing well in sports. It's great to have mama cook. It's great to have daddy go there and take you here and there and work at the school and etc., etc. They have camping trips. They have vacations. They get all the nice clothes they want. They get to go everywhere they want. They get almost everything they want. Do you think that my friend, whatever, or his ex-wife would ever have a chance at happiness? Do you think that would ever happen in the current situation they find themselves in? No. The answer is no. Because women like me are going to say, wow, you sure try to be a nice guy, but you're not a successful husband. You're not a successful masculine. You may be an ace of a father, but you're not marriage material. You're not marriage material. You put your children before yourself and before your wife. So I hope you're going to spend the rest of your life with your children, because that's who you married. You married your daughters, and it's very unattractive. It really is, because there's nothing more attractive than a doting, loving father. It's very attractive for a true divine feminine like myself. But when you over devote yourself like that, it's repelling. It is anti-feminine, anti-woman, anti-sex repellent. And no one wants to touch you with a 10-foot pole. No one wants to come near you and catch feelings at all. Because what kind of future would you have? Maybe we'll all move in together. Maybe I'll always have them in our lives 24/7, stuck to us like glue. Do you think that sounds attractive? It doesn't. So what I'm trying to say is, masculine, don't live your life for your kids, and don't live your life for your ex. How about you live your life for yourself? Okay? So this is a masculine somewhere out there in this world that is a nice guy and probably a really good dad, or she's a good mom. You know, maybe they're just great. But they have such attachments to other things that they don't have the courage to go after what they really want, which is passion. And I can guarantee you that friend of mine wants nothing more than to have his socks knocked off in bed. I can tell you he doesn't want anything more than to have passionate kisses and romance under the sunset and vacations and, affection and love, okay? I'm sure he wants that. He's not going to get it because he's choosing bullshit otherwise. So I just want you to know, masculine, you may have a desire to have romance and affection and true love and have your soul feel truly seen and truly loved by somebody else, okay? But what are you doing that's repelling it? What are you doing that's pushing away this connection? Because this, I wonder if you are happy without me, is a cop-out, okay? Pushing someone away because obviously you don't have balls or boobs to continue your journey for yourself is a cop-out. It's saying, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not important enough is probably the big one, right? I am not important enough. Okay, my kids are. My ex-wife is, ex-husband is, my family is, my grandma is, whoever, my dogs are. I don't know who the fuck this is. But other people are more so important than me. I'm just a body. I'm just on pause. I'm just someone that goes to work, checks in, checks out, provides. That's what I do. I am not worthy of true fulfillment. I am not worthy of true love. I'm not worthy of true passion. I'm growing older by the day and losing more and more hope. And maybe in a distant dream, in a sparkle of my eye, in a desire of the heart, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy out there, feminine, without me, living life and finding true love. I hope you're out there embracing what this earth has to give, because I can't give it to you, because I'm weak and I'm helpless and I'm unworthy and I don't have the power and I don't have the courage to go after you, to pursue you, okay? I'm just going to stay here in this world and just hope you're happy. That's a cop-out, like I said. And so the truth, because this is the hidden truth, the hidden truth of the divine masculine that I'm reading for today is that this person is weak and a coward and a cop-out. Now, the good news is, in the subconscious, there's some action, okay? In the subconscious, there's, let's break this up. Let's break up this clog, this blockage. Let's clear the way here. In the subconscious, They want a reconciliation. They want to break this karmic pattern. They want to be a fighter. Okay. You probably have dreams of being an ancient warrior. Okay, I'm feeling like maybe this would be Europe. Doesn't have to be. It could be Africa, but it's over there, okay? I just feel it's not in the Americas, okay? There's a past life that is not in the Americas. It would be Egypt, it would be Africa, it would be Europe, it'd be Rome, you know? It could even be the Netherlands, it could be Norway, it could be Asia. I just feel it's in the East for me, and I'm in America, so I feel like there's a past life, you know, whatever warrior, okay? And this would be a masculine's past life. And this masculine was a warrior, okay? He was, or she was. They were a fighter. They went to battle and they were brave. And I honestly feel like they probably lost a lot in battle. Maybe they lost a home. Maybe they lost family. Maybe they lost years from their life, which is pretty obvious. But there's this fear of, it's actually not a fear. What's coming up to me right now, it's not a fear. It is, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to choose battle over my family. I'm never going to choose, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm never going to choose a battle over my family. I'm never going to choose risk-taking over safety, security. I'm not going to be risky. I'm not going to be doing that. And I feel like as you ended one of your past lives, and there's a crow cawing or a bird cawing, so that's a sign. That's a truth. That's Odin right there. Yep, that's Odin. That's the truth. There's a past life where somebody had an oath that they're not going to do that again. It's almost like they made a promise to their soul. Not going to do it. I'm going to bury my sword. There's a past life where somebody had a sword. It was a beautiful sword, and it was handcrafted, and it was well made, and it was special, and they buried it. They buried it. And it was kind of that kind of an oath, you know, like I bury this sword and never again will I touch that blade again. Never again will I go into battle again. Now that is the past life karma, love, that's going to come back and haunt you, okay? That's the past life that where your words matter. Hello, magic. Whatever you spoke into your past life is following you. And so even though you're not in a world where people are literally fighting with swords anymore, your soul is still hanging on to this kind of oath contract that you're not going to be a fighter, that you're not going to battle anymore. You have to break that. So there's going to be some past life coming to terms, breaking of your past life oath, okay? And what's coming to my mind would be a black candle on a Saturday, since candle magic came up. And you're going to go in nature or just outside, how you did back then. And you're going to, I feel, hold a dagger or a knife. Maybe you have a hunting knife. Maybe you have just a little dagger. Maybe you have something that is sharp and, you know, warlike. Okay, I think that would be good to have. And I want you to pick it up again. And I want you to hold it up to the sun, which is confidence and masculine. And I want you to say, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to battle. I'm ready to go after what I want. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. I'm an achiever. Okay, I'm confident. I'm competitive. And I'm fierce. And I'm a force to be reckoned with. See, you're going to have to kind of claim back your masculinity. Okay, claim it back. I claim it back. I claim back my fight and my power and my courage. You're going to want to hold that up to the sun and just give me the power. Give me the power. So you can be reinvigorated with that energy, okay? So I think you should do that because there's been a loss of fight here, all right? And it has to come back because you're not even fighting for yourself, okay? You're just not fighting for yourself. You're fighting for no one. You're just not fighting, period, okay? All right. And as I say, hold your sword up to the sun, we have a magician holding a wand to the ground. Which is what I just said, burying it, burying your power. Look at that. Burying your power, putting your power down below in the ground, burying it instead of using it, okay? So when the Magician's in reverse, you feel like a con man. You feel like a fake, a charlatan. You're false. You're wearing a mask. You're playing a game. You're playing a role. You're pleasing people you don't care about. I mean, really? Like who? Your boss, your friends, reputation, Facebook. Those are the people you really don't care about. The ones you do love, yes, they are around you. You love the ones closest to you, but you're still putting on a show for the world. You see what I'm saying? So you feel very powerless. The truth is, with the Magician in reverse, your power is down the toilet. Okay? Power down the toilet. That's what that is. So all the gifts, the pentacle, the cup, the sword, and the wand mean nothing. You're not using your magic manifestative abilities. You're not using a fight. You're not using creativity. You're not using anything. You're pushing it down. Literally pushing it down, not pushing it up. You're not using you're not taking control of your life. Now, you're not going to like me when I say this, but masculine, when the Magician comes in reverse, honey, you're a liar. Sorry. Yes, I said it. You're a liar. You just do not tell the truth. Some of you guys are really mean with your lying. Some of you guys are just fake, you know? You're not real. If I have a divine masculine watching me that is loving and kind and very spiritual, it means you put down your sword. Like I said, you just don't have power. You don't have authority. You couldn't be a good sorcerer right now because you don't want to be. You don't want to have that power. You'd rather just sit down, drink a cup of coffee, and sit by the fire and grow old. I mean, that's the kind of energy for some masculines that are watching me have. You just want to grow old, see how life turns out. You don't have the energy or the drive to be a go-getter, to manifest and to call it in. So if you want to get white hair and grow old, get cozy, get comfortable, watch life pass you by. You know, in the old days, warriors fought until they died. They were old. They were fighters. They were freaking grandpas, man, with swords and freaking glutes, okay? They went out there and walked and plowed and created and fought for what they believed in. Men in those days were very powerful. And even if you're a woman embodying masculine energy, that's the masculine ancients that you're carrying. You're carrying that kind of masculinity. You're carrying the masculines that fought till they died. You're carrying the energy of people that were strong-willed, hard-headed fighters. You're talking about people that made shit happen with brute force, confidence, and that's what you need in magic. And so even the sorcerers in the older days, they have this brute energy of it's going to happen because I say it's going to happen. I call this down now because I said so, and it's coming now. Do you see that demanding? I call down the powers of the universe to act on my behalf and create what it is I'm asking. I call down my ancestors. I ask my guides to be with me and perform this with me. You will be with me now. Do you see the demanding? That's masculine. Okay? It's I call down. You bring the sword. See, the feminine energy is please. Will you? Can you? I humbly ask. You know, Mother Earth, will you bestow upon me so gracefully your love and energy and gift me with the energy of insight? You know, that's the feminine energy. Okay? You know, I, your humble servant, ask. You know, because the feminine is a servant to the world. The feminine is a servant to Mother Earth and a servant to the creatures that she takes care of, a servant to the family and the powers of the universe. And she's in return gifted the energy and the power that she has, you see. See, the feminines are about receiving. Do you understand? Am I saying this right? When you have a feminine energy, you're on the receiving end. Even sexually, you're on the receiving end, okay? You're receiving. See, the masculines are about giving. pushing out, demanding, making it happen. They're on the giving, okay? So masculines naturally in magic, we have the magician and candles, can't deny it, magic is here, sorry. If that doesn't resonate for you, it's just not your reading. But when the masculine is in the magical power, it is about you will. It is commanding. So I don't want you to be afraid of your masculinity. I don't want you to be afraid of commanding the energies. You harness the power of the masculine. You harness the power of the root chakra, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Okay? You are harnessing this beautiful fire energy. You are the demander, the creator, the leader, the masculine, but you're not using it. See, you're pushing that away. You're almost very feminine. And sometimes it can be too much. And what I like about the Magician card is it's Gemini and Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury, which is currently in reverse. I guess that explains a lot. But Mercury is neither male nor female. So Mercury is kind of both. Mercury can be masculine or feminine. So are we dealing with a masculine that could be a Gemini or a Virgo? You bet your little ass you can. Okay, somebody has Gemini or Virgo very prominent in their chart, maybe in Vedic astrology, maybe in a D9 Navamsha, but it's one of those. Okay, maybe it's tropical, but it's one of those. But we have a masculine here that struggles with masculinity, and mostly the masculines that struggle with masculinity are going to be the Gemini and the Virgo. It just happens that way, incidentally. Incidentally, they struggle with this power, okay? So don't beat yourself up, masculine. If you are having a hard time harnessing your masculine energy, you're just going to have to reach deep down and connect to your past self, because that's going to help you, okay? So, anyways, let's keep going. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. So you feel something stirring. You do feel a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is great. This is a divine blessing. The universe is saying, I have a seed. But here's the problem, and I'm sorry to be negative, but here's the problem. When you have a seed, this is no guaranteed growth. Okay, this isn't miracles. Okay, this is not a miracle. This is a gift. And you're lucky you got it. And it is, I'm going to give you the opportunity again, says the universe, to fix this mess. I'm going to give you a seed in your heart, which is a desire to connect and reconcile with your feminine. I'm going to give you a seed to grow your finances. But you have to go get it. You have to go out there and fight for this more. You have to grow this. I'm going to give you a talent. I'm going to give you a pentacle. I'm going to give you this investment, okay? And you're either going to turn it tenfold or you're going to blow it and be the prodigal son. Okay? Hopefully you're the prodigal son. Hopefully you come back, period. But this may very well be the case of the prodigal son. This is a gift from the divine saying, I'm willing to give you a shot here. Don't disappoint me, please. You'll always be loved. Even if you are disappointing, you'll always be loved. I have children. Do they ever disappoint you? Yes. Do you love them always fully? 100. Duh. But yeah, disappointments are sad because you wish that the ones you love would make better, healthier, good choices. And when they don't, you're glad they learned a lesson, but you're disappointed that they have to suffer. When my kids make a bad choice, I'm like, I don't want to punish you. I don't want you to have to go to bed early, or I don't want you to not have that ice cream, or I don't want you to not go to that sleepover. But because you didn't do what you were supposed to do, I have no choice. This is what you gave me to work with. And I'm sorry, you can't get everything for nothing. It just doesn't work that way. This is about earn and give. Cultivate, okay, grow. You can't just be given something to grow out of control and you do nothing for it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta earn it somehow, some way. And so, again, masculine, you're being given this gift, which is a new beginning. It's a seed. It's a desire to break the karmic cycles. You saw that in your subconscious. to reconcile with your twin or your soulmate that you really want, and to just stop living this cowardice life, hoping that your feminine is happier without you. Cop out. Spirit's like, look, let's just stop that shit. I want to give you a new beginning. Fucking A, are you going to grab it? Please. I hope you grab it. And the universe is like, Steph, I'm giving this masculine another chance. I'm very kind. The universe is willing to work with his deepest subconscious, because I'm not popping these thoughts into his head. He's coming up with them on his own. He has secret desires. He has memories. He has connections. And the masculine does want reconciliation. So he's doing that on his own. So I'm going to give him a little extra oomph. I'm going to give him a new beginning. I'm going to open some doors for him. But the rest is on him. I can't do it all. In other words, what I feel is coming out for the masculine is there's going to be an opportunity that presents itself for you. What's coming up in my mind is going to be a breakup. There could be a breakup with a job, a breakup with a career, a breakup with a place you're living, maybe a breakup with an actual relationship, but there's going to be like a door closing, okay? There's going to be a door closing on a relationship, a job, a situation, whatever have you. And that, my friend, is a pentacle opportunity to go elsewhere, okay? So that's the first sign, the red flag, waving. Here's masculine. Here's a door. The other one could be a new opportunity. So as soon as one door closes, one door opens. As soon as you're told you can leave this situation, poof, next day, there's where you can go, okay? As soon as you hang up the phone and have a breakup with this person, it's like ring, ring, ring. There's a call from your feminine, or a text, or a voicemail, or a visit, or you see her or him. It's like one door closes, one door opens. It's like Spirit's like, there's another opportunity. If you're losing a job or you quit, whatever, you get a call the next day and there's somebody else that wants to hire you. You see what I'm saying? That's the Ace of Pentacles. It's with every new beginning, there's an ending. With every ending, there's a new beginning. Okay? So yes, there's definitely an opportunity, but you're gonna have to work for it, because every pentacle is work. Now, it's been a very tough year, 2020. But with this Ace of Pentacles, I feel something about the new year, okay? And I'm not thinking 365 days. I'm not thinking the length of a year. I know the pentacle represents the length of a year, but I'm actually thinking of actual New Year's, like a New Year's resolution. I think that you're working your way up to a New Year's resolution, to be a fighter again, to be a masculine again, to have courage. And I think that over the next couple months here, that's what you're working towards, is changing your life. And it all starts as a seed. It all starts as a distant subconscious thought, a distant feeling in your heart, a little desire that grows and grows. So I do think Spirit's going to grow your desires and your feelings and your thoughts. And he's going to make them bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and more prominent in your life. So there is a new beginning growing, is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's being cultivated, and it's not dead. It's being watered, slowly, but watered. Okay. The next card here about your feelings is a moment in reverse. You feel like a moment passed you by. Gemini vibes again. A moment in time, a moment passed you by. Masculine, you feel like, Steph, I had an opportunity and I blew it. Let's read this. Bet I'm going to find this one easy. I better. Yes, I did. So reversed. Look carefully at this card. There are berries decorating Raya's clothes and fungi growing on a tree stump. Nature's hectic summer is wanting. I'm sorry, I did not speak right. It's Mercury. Kick my own ass, I know. Let me start over. Let me just start over, okay? It's annoying. Sorry. Look carefully. There are berries decorating Ria's clothes and fungi growing on the tree stump next to her. Nature's hectic summer is waning, which means they're losing summer. It's waning. And now its fruits have finally appeared. The payoff for hard work might not come as soon as we like, but without effort, it wouldn't come at all. Okay. I love that. That's a birch tree. A lot of you guys might live near a birch tree or an aspen tree. Do you guys see that? That's a birch or an aspen. Okay? So that might be a sign for your masculine. Maybe they have one in their front yard or something. I don't know. Maybe it's, you know, their state. I don't know. Anyways, guys, masculine. I love it. It's promising. This is like the seed. It's growing. It's not going to come as fast as you'd like, but it's coming. It's going to take some hard work, like the card said, but it's coming. So cultivation, and I love it. And you are. You totally are. The next card here. Ooh, we got the moon card. Well, in the major arcana, it's the moon card number 18. But in this psychic tarot deck, it is the shadow. I love it. I love it. Masculine, you're battling with the man you were or the woman you were. Okay, the masculine you were and the masculine you are. This is the sun and this is the moon. Okay? Polar opposites. You, sir or ma'am, are polar opposites of what you were in a past life. In a past life, you were powerful. In a past life, you were strong. In a past life, you could cultivate all kinds of things. You were a master manipulator, a master manifester, master of the arts. You were sexy and you were powerful and you were unstoppable. But like I said, you buried your sword. You had some kind of a loss that led to an oath. Time to break that oath. These are the high priests looking at each other and saying, okay, I have to face this other side of me. So not only are you a good father, not only are you a good worker, not only are you a good son or a good lover, okay, a good husband, you're a man or you're a woman with a very strong masculine energy, okay? You are a powerhouse. You're powerful. Powerful. Very powerful. Okay? Now, I'm talking to either a man or a woman that was a man in a past life. Sorry, but it is what it is. I don't mean to make you guys feel uncomfortable, but it's definitely, masculine energy here. Anyways, listen. The moon talks about deep inner feelings. The subconscious, fears, illusion. It's also Pisces. Psychic abilities, okay? Inner knowings, intuition, foresight, okay? You know that you know deep down that you have to get that back. But there's a fear with the shadow card, a fear of a loss of a family. So I am reading for a masculine that is scared to lose a home, maybe a relationship, maybe a marriage, maybe just children. That if you go back to this ancient way, that you're going to lose them just like you did in the past. You're terrified and you're going to have to conquer this fear. You're going to need a shamanic healer, a shamanic journey. You're going to need shamanic something, honey. You're going to need some kind of a sacred night where you go through this journey of your past life and you get that person back and you welcome him in, and you're going to have to face a spirit animal. And the spirit animal may try to scare you, okay? I'm feeling like it could be a wolf, if I said that right. I never do. Okay, or a bear, something fierce. Could be a big snake. Could be a dragon, okay? Could be a very large hawk. Could be a phoenix. Who knows what this spirit animal is for the masculine. But there's a spirit totem, spirit animal, spirit something, and you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to kind of fight this fear by facing this spirit guide that's kind of calling you back to who you were, all right? And it's time. So I feel like have you guys ever seen Legends of the Fall? Probably. But at the end, I think it was the dad. He died by the bear. He was his spirit animal. He had a good death. He had a good death. And he fought him. So the funny thing was, he always had a bear blanket around his shoulders. They always saw the bear, they hunted the bear, but they never really faced the bear. And then one day he was alone with the bear in the woods, and they think that he died that way. Okay. So anyways, it's kind of like that. You're going to have to let this cowardice self die to the bear, or die to the wolf, die to the dragon. You know what I mean? You're going to have to let this self fight that spirit creature and die. It would probably be some kind of a spiritual vision. I mean, obviously, it's not going to happen in real life. Come on, guys. You're not going to go face to face with a wolf at the zoo. You know, hi, I'm here to face you. You know, no, this is more of a shamanic journey. This is going to be more of a spiritual, sacred journey. And it takes hours, by the way. It's not something you do in 20 minutes and call it good. This is going to take hours, and you're going to listen to drums. You're going to get almost hypnotized. You're going to go through these memories. You're going to travel through these memories. You're going to be putting yourself there. It's like a very vivid dream. You might even do this in your dream. Could be in a dream state, but it feels like a very vivid dream. And you feel like your body's not moving, but your mind and your spirit is just running and is totally alive and just going, okay? So you're going to go through this, and you're going to have to face that and defeat yourself. You're going to defeat your shadow side. Let's get a Hidden Truth Oracle on that. Life's a zoo. You're funny. Life can be a zoo. Life can be a dream. La 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 la. Okay. Clarify the shadow side, please. What is the hidden truth? Woo. All right, I got two of them. All right, the hidden truth. Are you ready? My life is not as together as it would seem. You think? Again, it's that performance art, right? Masculine over here, the whole magician in reverse. Don't act like you're not living a lie. Don't act like that. You can save it for your mama if she's still here, okay? Save it for your mama. Don't come here and tell me. Don't come here and tell me how you got it. Don't come over here and tell me how good that brown crunchy ass grass is. Okay, don't come over here and talk to me about how tasty your karmic ass ham sandwich is. Okay? Don't come over here and tell me how beautiful Karmic Villa is. Don't come over here. Sorry, don't. Okay? I know what it is. The cards know what it is. They don't lie. Stop lying to yourself. Stop being in denial. Quit lying to everybody else. Mr. Magician, Manipulator in reverse. Quit telling fibs. Quit telling fibs. Your life is not as together as it seems. Okay? Now that the truth has come out, your family is not what it seems. Now, when I look at this family card, the foundation and achievements, you're hanging on to a house with the rainbow. It's like the house and the rainbow are what's important. Which in this day and age means the money, the career, the reputation, the kind of wife or husband you have is your status. the way your holiday pictures look, the way your friends see you. Okay? Yeah, I feel like that's where it's at, the number 4, which is Emperor energy. And it's all about the facade. It's all about the prestige. It's all about the power. Did you ever know, and even Sadhguru will say this, some of the most wealthy, famous people are the most miserable. Because after all these mountains they've climbed to achieve so much, they are empty and unfulfilled. They go from a Ford or a Honda Civic to, an Acura to the, wood grain leather seat, sunroof, fully loaded edition to the Lexus, to the Mercedes, to the expensive, foreign cars that I don't even fucking know. Just as an example, they go from the bottom to the top, but they realize every single time they sit behind the wheel of each of those cars, it's just a car. It's just a machine that you get in to take you from point A to point B. That's all it is. And then you realize that as you go from rags to beautiful fabrics, they're just clothes. They're just clothes to cover you so no one sees your nakedness. Whether it's $1 or $100,000 outfit, it's just clothes to cover you. So that's what this foundation and achievements is all about. And masculine, the higher you climb this ladder, the more you attain. Maybe it's the house, the cars, the spouse, the kids, their achievements as well, because this is someone who cares about their kids' achievements. What you forget is you're just a human being alive on this earth for a very short amount of time. It feels like a blink of an eye, and you're just a human. And you're meant to breathe this air and taste the sweetness of life. You're meant to take in the beauty this earth has to offer. It's a gift. It's not a curse. Some of the things that bugs me the most about spiritual people is they don't like this earth. They can't wait to leave it. They can't wait to go to the stars. They can't wait to be a light body. You guys, maybe you've never heard this on TV. Maybe not even on YouTube. But I have a few leaders in my mind that have been on TV, that have been on Gaia, that have been detached from this world and talk about star seeds, that talk about the indigo children, that talk about another worlds. And my ancient wisdom, because I am ancient, I can tell you this. They're scared of leaving this world, so they're detaching early, so they don't have to suffer. These are the people that detach early, so they don't have to worry about the fear and the feelings of loss as they leave it, because they love it. So I'm going to call them out. I'm not going to call their names, but these are famous people, people I even follow, and they're scared. And I'm going to say this from the truth of my soul, as old as it is, which is older than this planet. I'm very old. I'm probably millions of years old. And I've been told that by many. Well, not many, but 2 very prominent, trustworthy psychics that had a hard time feeling my energy. One of the hardest things in the world is to love, because there's always change. There's always going to be pain and death and rebirth, and there's always going to be loss. You're going to die. Again, I'm going to die. You're going to leave your family. You're going to leave your home in this earth and everything that you love. You're going to leave. I love you too. No, little guy. You're going to leave all of this. And I want you to love it as long as you can. And if you leave with tears in your eyes, if you leave crying because you're going to miss the trees and the sunsets and the earth and the beaches and your children and the hugs and the kisses and the roller coasters and the rides and the pictures and the beauty and the love on this world, if you're going to cry leaving this earth, then good. You loved it. You loved is the key word. You loved. You genuinely loved. And it hurts to love, because it hurts to change. It hurts to lose, transition, to say goodbye. But nothing feels more powerful than love. So don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to lose. Love with all your heart. Don't start to detach early. That makes you cold, detached, numb. Okay? Cold and detached and numb. Don't detach from this world. Don't detach. Don't follow blindly to these people. And I see so many people following the narrow little... Well, actually, it's not narrow. Narrow is when there's few. Wide is when there's many. I think I'm going to go ahead and say the wide spiritual path. The wide spiritual path is detach now. Leave now. That's a spiritual death. Do you guys know that? That's a spiritual death. You're dying. You're basically having your funeral early. You're detaching. And then you're stuck on this world waiting for the end. It's a very sad existence when they could be kissing, hugging, making love, being passionate, tasting fine food, sticking their toes in the sand, playing with children of their own, looking in their grandchildren's eyes, loving them, loving your partner, loving another partner if that one doesn't work out, but just loving. They're missing it all. They're missing the purpose of being here. Well, masculine, you have one thing right. You are attached to your family. You love them. You don't want to lose them. And I don't blame you. You love what you put your heart into. But you're also scared. Scared to really love more than you ever thought you're capable of. In fact, you're scared to love so much that you lose control. You see, over here in this life, you have control of what you love. In your divine feminine, when you love her or him, you lose all control. All of it. It's gone. It's almost as if when you love them, the universe explodes inside of you. Like all of a sudden, your heart grows so big, you could fit the universe inside of it. And it feels endless and vast, borderless. It just feels so raw, delicate, vulnerable. You feel like you couldn't love someone more. You feel like you love this person so much, you're going to explode. You can't possibly hold the universe in your heart. You can't possibly love someone this much. You can't possibly love this person so much, and then you're going to have to lose them. You see the difference? You would have such a powerful love with your feminine that it would be so out of your control. You feel like it would destroy you because love destroys everything you were. It would. It would destroy a lot of things. But if you stay where you're at, then you're safe because you have control over that love. You love them enough to give to them, but you don't love them as much as you would love the feminine. You don't love this life the same way you would love your twin flame or your soulmate. You just don't. That kind of love would be too much for you to experience, so you're putting it on the back burner. And my clock is chiming, which is a sign. It's an omen. It's time. The last card here that you got is just being near you is intoxicating. Okay? So just being near your divine feminine is driving you insane. You can't be near your feminine without completely wanting her or him. You lose all sense of time. Your heart melts. Your desires go crazy. You lose all control because you don't care about going to work the next day. You don't care about going home. You don't care about getting food. You don't care about anything. You're so intoxicated with your divine feminine that you just want to be inside her or around her or with her, however have you. Her could be a him. But it's so much. Nothing else matters. And that is what you hide from. You hide from this. Let's get some true feelings here with my moon cards. No, I don't feel like them. I'm going to do my herbal oracle. What's the final oracle for the divine masculine? Woo. Bottom of the deck is desire, which we all knew, genie in a bottle. You have secret desires. But the two cards that came out was freedom and balance, which ironically is a Libra, Virgo, Pisces energy. Okay? And I feel some Leo there also. But there's a hint of Gemini. Maybe you have a Gemini in your 4th or your 7th or your Venus. So, with balance comes the passion flower. And it represents having a healthy dose of self-love and a healthy dose of sacrifice. But do you see, masculine, you've only been sacrificing for the wrong people at that. You've not been sacrificing for the right one. You've been sacrificing for the wrong one. Freedom is to come out of the cage. It's almost like being freed from jail. You're coming out of prison. You're coming out of jail. Prison of the mind, prison of the heart, prison of some fake world, some show, some fake performance. That's been your prison. Okay? It's about Spirit saying it's time to come out, masculine. I hope you're ready. Let's read this. Number 6 says, a return to center is needed, divine masculine. And it is also being offered. Have you taken something too far? Or maybe not reached out enough? Now is the time to come back to a more harmonious and even place. Stability is what you should be focused on in the moment. Ironically, foundation, right? Stability and foundation. And rash actions and decisions are to be tempered. So there is an element of patience and time. You may find you need to get more rest or time away. Maybe just to think or to feel by yourself. You need a little retreat. Okay? The next one is freedom. And this is the mugwort. Step back and observe, masculine, because you are being given the opportunity to find pathways to the freedom you desire. Meditation, divination, and visionary practices will help you find and explore major themes in your life right now. You are being reminded to take heed of an intuitive experience or message that you may have either ignored altogether or just not really understood. Now, today is the time to trust what you feel inside, because what you know to be your personal truth is here. So take the road to freedoms. Remember that what is right for others will not necessarily be right for you. So listen to your own heart. See, what's right for everyone else that you're around, masculine, is good for them. It's not good for you. What's right for you is not going to be necessarily great for everybody else, but you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. I mean, I know it's hard to say you don't have a heart for people, but you've had a heart for a very long time for them. And it's time to have a heart for you. And you should go freely where your heart is driving you. So the number 15 is desire, devil card energy. And it says the pursuit of what you long for and the achievement of its obtainment are indicated. Something you long for could be in the spotlight soon and having a great ripple effect through your life. Is this a good thing? Perhaps. But be careful your desires do not cloud your focus or true purpose. Ambitions and passions are goals. Are goals and are all in a state of progression as calculated risks. A very important concern will come to your life shortly, and it needs your full commitment and attention. Relationships become more physical and passionate at this time. I love it. This is the Daminia flower. I think it's the flower from the Mask of Zorro, those little yellow flowers from Southern California and Mexico. Anyways. See, it's the seed. Oh, it's about patience. Things are going to be taking some time, but you have to make a decision. This moon card has you going crazy. Facing your shadow side and your spirit guide is scary. There's going to be something that's going to get your attention here soon, and it's going to take all of you. So go ahead and get your rest now because it's coming up. Whether you know it or not, the universe is going to keep pushing you to address something of the past, okay? Whether it's your oath that you made about burying your sword or some oath that you made of not having communication with someone, it keeps coming up and you're going to have to deal with it. It's too important not to. You have to disperse of this karma. There has to be a reconciliation. You know, I had this post I put on my Facebook recently, and it was, you know, it had the Joker from that new Joker movie, whatever. Anyways, it said, you know, real men, excuse my French, if you don't like cussing, turn it off. But real men fuck up. They do. And that doesn't tell their whole story. The real truth about a man, what makes a man, is how they come back from fucking up. So, you know, that was kind of the meme I had. And it was just like, you know, look, and whether you're a woman or a man doesn't matter. But masculines, this is your reading right now. You're going to mess up maybe for years, okay? And sometimes you think the mess up is so big it can't even be fixed. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's not. It's not that big that you can't fix it. It's just not. Nothing's that big. Nothing. Not even murder's that big that you can't fix it. And I have stories about that for another day. But I've told you those stories. You should watch Courageous. It's a Christian movie, but it's called Courageous. And if you want a story on that, you go ahead and watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. It will never be the same again. There'll be sorrow and there'll be missed opportunities. There'll be moments you wish you had that you can't get back. So yeah, that's the sorrow here. But whatever you missed, whatever opportunity was late, whatever decision you did, whatever thing made this wait, whatever you did that made this drag on, and however you feel maybe you've been fucking up, it's not too late to fix it. It's not too late to ask the universe for your power back, to take back that oath to not fight, and to go fight for your true love, to fight for your desires. It's not too late. It's never too late. I don't care if you're 80 years old, it's not too late. There's always the now, which is the present. It's a gift, right? So it's not too late. So whatever you are doing, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, face your shadow side and your fears, conquer that biatch, and go after your desires. It's time. It's time to be connected to your true source. We're going to read the shadow card as I end for you. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flow and flux. And one thing is certain, everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now, when you have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You hear that? Face your worst fears and look into the shadow of your soul. You must learn to confront what's been avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, as so do you. The shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was, once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how or high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. And boom, chakalaka. All right. Well, masculine, it's been good. It's been very good. I'm going to probably kind of hurry through the feminines. Sorry, I've been on so long. Did a lot of channeling there. A lot of channeling. A lot of fears you got to face. Okay? And don't say it's not possible. Don't say it's too late. All right, so let's start with the femme. You guys still with me? 117 darn minutes. Drink my apple cider. Okay, Divine Feminine. Spirit, please guide me right now. Guide me. Connect me to the energy of the Divine Feminine energy. Through these cards, give me a true message with insight and wisdom. Bottom of the deck is Homecoming. We have Hearth. We're dealing with Cancer vibes for the Divine Feminine, okay? Home and hearth. You obviously love to decorate. You love your home. You love the comfort of home. You love being home. You love creating a home. I'm talking to a Divine Feminine that makes an excellent wife or mother or husband, okay, and father. You just have this great energy of creating a comfortable, loving, warm, and safe home environment, okay? You were born with the gift to provide comfort and peace and healing. You are the home. Yes, you make a beautiful home, but did you know that wherever you go, you bring the energy of home. Whether you go to someone's house, someone's party, whether you go around friends and family, wherever you go, they feel at home around you. You are the energy of comfort and home. You embody this. So dare I say you're embodying love and home and comfort, okay? All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look into your subconscious as well. Show me the Divine Feminine subconscious. Show me. Funny, the masculine had choices. You have choices, bottom of the deck too. You have some tough decisions to make. I think you're a little scared to make them, but you got some tough calls to make that you're a little scared to make. So there's some fear there in the subconscious, but we're not done yet. We are not done yet. What is the hidden truth in your subconscious? What is the hidden truth? Whoops. What is the hidden truth in your subconscious? Okay. Well, you got 3 of them. You lucky duck. All right, we're going to just let you have it. Bottom of the deck, we will be together again. Same subconscious energy masculine had, right? The reconciliation card. Well, here you go. We will be together again. So you just know that you know that you know in your heart that whether it's in this timeline or another one, that you and this soul will combine again. You will have a reconciliation. So I feel peace and surrender around you. Okay. Let's talk about your feelings on the matter. What are your feelings in regards to this masculine energy? What are your feelings? What are your feelings? Show me the Divine Feminine's true feelings in regards to the masculine. Okay. You got 2 again. What? They're stuck together. Okay. You got doubles. You got doubles. You got a lot of multiples here. You know what? You've had multiple timelines, multiple lives with your person. Okay. Lives, not lives. Sorry, Mercury messing with me again. So yes, you've had multiple lives with your soulmate or twin flame. Bottom of the deck is the Oak endures. So you are a fighter. The Oak endures. I love it. You've endured so much. You're just like an oak tree. Your word is your bond. You have an oath. This is why you embody the home, the family, because you are the substance of foundation. You are a foundation. You're a walking planet. You're a walking foundation. Do you understand that? You're like Mother Earth. You carry this growing energy where you are the foundation of someone, okay? In this relationship dynamic between you and your masculine, you are the foundation for them. You're their home. You're their family. Now, whenever they get around you, they feel like they're at home and family because you have a past life. There's also a connection with New Orleans, you and this person, Egypt and this person, and I would say like Norway, old Viking energy, okay? You guys have some past lives connected to that. I'm also feeling something to do with Alexandria, which is like Rome. Okay, so there's a connection with that also. But you have these connections, okay? You've had multiple lives with this person. And you've been taking home with you ever since, okay? Whenever you're around this person, he or she, but it's definitely he, it's a masculine, okay? They're reminded of their past lives when around you. It's like magic comes to life. An old language comes back to life. An old way of cooking comes back to life. An old way of dancing comes back. An old way of making love comes back. Everything ancient and old is awakened or awoken, whatever, in their soul when they're around you. So you just, you ever, you know, move somewhere far away from home and you come back home and you pick up your accent, or you travel to all the places you grew up, you feel like, oh, this is home. You know every corner, every street. You know everywhere to go. That's how this person feels around you. They know, they're so comfortable around you, okay? You remind them of all of those comfortable places that they've had with you. And so, you know, right now they're acting like they moved away from home. And they haven't come back. They haven't got their accent back yet. They haven't got settled back at home yet, okay? So you're just this reminder, all right? And they're running from it. It's like a small town kid growing up, you know, somewhere in, you know, I don't know, South, whatever, and moving to New York. And then they go back home. Like, oh, I love home. I love the sweet lemonade. I love the warmth. I love the trees. I love the crickets. I love the starry nights. I love the bonfires. I love the old houses. I love it. I love home. But why are you so far from home? Why are you off in a cold city, in a cold condo apartment with concrete walls and no stars above you? You know? And that's just kind of how they feel. They feel very awkward. They feel very away from home, you know? And so they feel very weird away from you, but they are experiencing life without you. They are experiencing happiness without you. But you'll always be home. You know what I mean? And believe me, there's always that yearning to come home. Trust me on that one. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have like, I don't know, allergies or something. My nose is stuffed for whatever reason for days, and I just can't. My sinuses, my third eye, I need to cleanse it. I'm going to get some saline solution here in a little bit and do that. But if I'm talking like a weirdo, you know why. Sorry, guys. Anyways, give me a message, please, for the Divine Feminine. Show me. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what it is. Just show me. Show me, show me, show me. So I have a number 1, Magician, in reverse, by the way. So interesting. He had a Magician in reverse, and now you have the Magician in reverse. But yours is bottom of the deck. You're dealing with him. You're dealing with the Divine Masculine. You're dealing with this liar, manipulator, fake, you know, charlatan, false person, fake, in denial, manipulator. You know, you're dealing with this person. You're like, God dang it, why do you have to be this way? Why do you have to be fake? Why do you got to fool everybody? Why you got to pretend? Why you got to go pretend? Why can't you just be you? So there's some frustration there with that. For sure. Show me the feminine energy, please, on the feelings in regards to the masculine. Show me the feelings for the Divine Feminine, for the feelings for the Divine Masculine. Here we go again with the choices, right? The 2 swords. He had it. You have it. We got it again. 2 swords in reverse. You feel like the decision isn't yours. There's a decision, and it's sure as shit not yours. If you had the choice, you would make the right choice. But the decision isn't yours. So you're not the one. You feel like you've lost your power. The other card is Broken Heart, 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay? Yes, it is mirroring, Eve. Thank you for noticing that. So you have the 3 of Swords, Broken Heart in reverse, which is actually good. The 3 of Swords is not a bad card, by the way, whether it's upright or reverse. And I'll just give you a little peek, just a little flavor about the tarot class we're going to take. 3 of Swords upright shows immense pain, brokenness. It's fresh. It's happening. You're in it. It's deep. It's bleeding, right? It's bleeding. You just got stabbed and you're just really in the midst of suffering. But it already happened. Even if it just happened, it already happened, it's over, and now you're on the road to recovery. You're on the road to healing. So it makes it very painful, but it's also healing, okay? So it's, you know what I mean? It's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty terrible, but it's a knowing. And the swords represent truth. It's finding out a very painful truth about something that broke your heart. Maybe someone said they don't love you. Maybe you found out about a third party. Maybe you just can't fight anymore because you're realizing you have to let go of this person. Whatever it is, it breaks you, breaks your heart. And so it's very painful. And it's a very painful thing to experience when you love someone and they hurt you in return. I mean, nothing can be worse than a broken heart. So the Three of Swords is probably the most painful card in the tarot deck. Okay, just a little flavor of that. In reverse, it represents an old past hurt. It's been lingering. It's been going on and on and on. It's been around. You've suffered with it. It's gotten scars. My work. It's not bleeding anymore.
Oh, I heard it was Danny.
It's probably Danny upstairs.
You're cute.
You're cute. So you understand, in reverse, it's this already happened a long time ago. We've been suffering. Now it's been so long that the swords start falling out because the heart is drying up. You're losing love. You're losing passion. You're losing tears. You're losing pain. You're losing blood. It's like the pain has been so raw for so long that it's drying out. It's becoming numb, you know? So you're on your way to some healing, and when the swords come out, you will be healed. But the Three of Swords in reverse means you didn't choose to heal. You didn't choose this. You didn't choose to get over this person. You didn't choose to break up with this person. You didn't choose to have a heartbreaking relationship. You didn't choose infidelity. Okay? You didn't choose this. It happened to you. And that's what these cards mean. The decision and the broken heart. You didn't even want this, but it happened to you. And now you're being forced, swords, to heal. It's not against your will, but it's just something that happened, and you're just like, well, this is the cards I was dealt. It sure is terrible, and I wouldn't have picked it out of a pile of sticks. I wouldn't have picked this stick, but I got it. I got the short end of the stick, and I'm going to deal with it the best way I can, and it's going to hurt to go through this. It's going to hurt to heal, but I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and it's not a choice, but it's a must. You know what I mean? And so that's how you feel. You feel kind of forced to go through this suffering, and you wish that your divine masculine sure as shit wouldn't have done this to you. You would have never done this to him or her, whoever this masculine is. You would not have ever chosen this path had it been in your hands. But they chose this path, and you're suffering with it. And you're stronger because of it. You know, you are stronger because of it. So we're going to get more of this story here. Let's get one more hidden truth here for the end, and then we can go forward with the reading. I feel you even though we're far apart. And I want to feel that way again. So you're not afraid to love. You want to love, which is good news. That's the Three of Swords in reverse. You're like, look, I was burned, brokenhearted, but I'm not afraid to love anymore. I want to love again. I want to experience love again. You know, it's almost like you're like, Steph, I've had enough suffering. I've had a long time of pain, and I want to feel in love again. I'm ready, and I want that, and I feel like it's time, okay? Yeah, at the bottom line, yeah, you do feel like you guys will be together again, but it doesn't matter for you. The way you see it is whether it's in this lifetime or the next, it will be. It will be. In the meanwhile, you just want to feel happy again. You want to feel in love. That's it. The sad part here is you feel your lover, your masculine, even though you're far apart. Okay? So even though you guys are at a distance, you still feel them cry, you still feel their suffering, you still feel their stress, you still feel their heartache. It keeps you up at night. Sometimes you're up at night because they're up at night. Sometimes you're experiencing pain because they're going through it. It's a lot of that mirroring. And you're just like, oh, you know, it's so hard to be torn between two worlds. That's the Two of Swords, right? The two worlds. It's hard for you to live a life here in the daylight, right? When in the night you're feeling your partner. And so you're like, I'm ready to move on, but I'm still attached. How does that work, right? How does that work? Well, let's just go ahead and see. Obviously, it's okay. You're handling it. All right. Let's get the Witch's Oracle. Ooh, and I had a leaf fall just as I saw this card. Let me show you the leaf that fell. Just as I pulled the card, a leaf fell. I have a geranium and it's starting to get a couple little brown old leaves, but it's a geranium. So anyways, something's falling, okay? We have Hex Banishment. Hex and a banishment. What I feel here for you is you feel like you have a hex, a curse, or a banishment on you. You feel like the spirit world must have turned their back on you. Maybe there was a spirit that did this to you. Maybe you feel like your divine masculine has somebody on their team that banished you. Because you feel like no matter what, you could never burst through a barrier. It was like you had the worst luck. It was like somebody just had the power and the control. And notice her finger, right? She has this control in one little finger. And so I feel like somebody, maybe this person wears a ring all the time. Somebody almost banished you is how it feels. And I just feel like you're like, you know what? I surrender. I'm tired of fighting this banishment. And I feel like you're almost banishing your masculine away from you. You're almost saying, you know what? If you can't do right, don't come around at all. You know, if you can't come to, I don't want you around. If you can't love me the way I should be loved, I can't have you around. I also feel, because of this Three of Swords, and this isn't going to be for everybody. It's for somebody. Maybe one, maybe two of you, okay? Maybe just a very small group. This is going to be for the witches out there. You did a hex, a banishment, on a third-party karmic. You wanted them gone. But instead, that didn't happen. They didn't go. And you feel banished. You feel like when you did that within maybe 3 years, okay, you feel like, oh my gosh, did I banish myself? Did I push myself out of the picture? Okay, so there could be this reversed kind of magic that happened for you. And you're feeling very frustrated. You thought by now, after all this time, that situation would have had a remedy. But it didn't. Okay? So I feel like that could happen. It could also be the other way around. Somebody wanted to banish you out of their life, but they can't. They can't banish you. Okay? They've tried and they've tried, but you're not going nowhere. Okay? So it could be reversed for this handful. But what I'm going to come in and say is news for you. The reason a banishment may not have worked is because there's a soul agreement, soul contracts with a karmic. It was destined. They were also from a past life. There was karmas that had to be worked out, and it doesn't matter when something is in the stars, when something's in your birth chart, when something's fated. It doesn't matter what kind of magic you use, it's not going to take that lesson away from you. I feel like when fate steps in, it's beyond logic and it's beyond magic. It's beyond belief. We all have karmas, fates, and there's no way around it. Not even magic can put you around it. Maybe with a little magic you can avoid it. Maybe with a little magic you won't feel it as harshly, but it's always there. And what I mean by karmas that are very much prominent in a star chart would be the birth of a baby, a marriage, a divorce, a death, okay? Monumental soul ties. That's going to be part of this soul contract. It has to involve something serious like that, okay? A death, a marriage, a baby, a birth, whatever have you. There's just karma. It's just karma. And it's part of what's in the chart. There's no way around it. So whatever this is, if it didn't work, it just couldn't work. Okay, it wasn't the right time. I feel like your banishment had purpose. It had reason. A lot of you are banishing evil back to the darkness it came from. A lot of you are banishing hate and malice and darkness and pain back to where it came from. Which is good, and that's all good magic to do. But there is this very dark energy with this banishment hex. And mostly I feel like you're going through a long separation because of a third party. Three of Swords is very much a third party. The hex is banishment. So there's a third party, and then maybe you feel because of COVID, or maybe it's because of them, or there's some thing out of your control that you feel alienated and exiled and banished away from your masculine, okay? Which hurts you and just breaks your heart, okay? You might feel like you were banished. If you have a child, you could possibly feel like your child is banished. You just feel like there's a banishment, and you're like, why? Why would you cast us out? Why would you do this? Why would you cause this suffering? Why would you put us through this living hell? Again, it's karmic, it's fate, it's in the chart, okay? Let's get some others. Remember, this is subconscious. So take it with a grain of salt, that message. Subconscious, okay? The next one here is, oh my God. I mean, they got the reconciliation too, flame hearts, and you guys got the twins. So I would probably be reading for a divine feminine twin flame here. Okay, you guys are bound, definitely a soul that is bound to each other. For some of you guys, you want to break this binding. For others of you guys, you feel like they're breaking it away from you. But there's this effort to break an oath, effort to break a binding. You can't do that. Can't break a binding, not when it's, again, fated, right? Karmic, fated. You can't break that. Can you get reborn? If you can make it possible to where you can time travel, go back in your mother's womb, and come out a different place, a different time, then have at it. By all means, you can break whatever little bind you want to break, whatever little contract you want to break, whatever little karmic connection you have. Sure. Let me know when that works out. Let me know how you do that, okay? Because if not, you are not breaking the most solid contract in the universe, which is your star chart. You cannot change the time of birth. You cannot change the place of birth. You cannot change your birth chart. It is what it is. It is a stamp on your soul. It is a contract. It's a karmic lessons. It's fate. And there's just no getting around that. Yeah, there's lots of free will things, but every single aspect of life is not free will. There's a lot of things that are fated to you. It wasn't just because you picked to go down this little merry little road and found this merry little thing and wow, I got lucky. That's not every day. It's not everything. There are some things you stumble upon that is just fate. And you were meant to stumble. Okay, you have to own up to that. You have to admit that. The next card here is Path to Destiny. Well, there you go. The path to destiny is your star chart. You're on a path to destiny. You and this twin flame, Divine Femme. You're on a path, love. And it involved all of this painful, hurtful situation. And it's very sad for you. And it's very painful for you. And you scream to the universe and you ask the universe, why? Well, you talk too much. Stop saying why. Don't say that. You said it once, that's enough. Don't have a freak out. Don't have a meltdown 24/7. Don't seek blindly and aimlessly for answers when you're not listening. The answers will come to you in your dreams. The answers will come to you in your meditation and in your subconscious. When you ask why, you only need to do it once. And you will get your answer and you will understand. But let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see. Not everybody can interpret the message of spirit. Not everybody can interpret that message and hear it and see it. They just can't. So either you're ready to get those messages or you're not, but you will get your answer when you're ready. Okay, let's read this. There it is. Hex. Oh, right there. Watch out. Withdraw and beware, Divine Feminine. Use discernment and take care. A fool would ignore Hex's alarm. Now banish all potential harm. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Okay. The Witch's Wisdom says, Hex comes as a warning sign for you, feminine, to be wary of unwanted energies that are being directed your way. Whether you have felt drained as of late or have experienced a prickly feeling in the back of your neck or inside of your skin when you close your eyes at night. Whether you have felt drained of late, know that this is real and you can be sure. When Hex turns up, you have some vital banishing to do. Be sure to check in with your feelings and have a knowing that you can trust your intuition to determine what or who is sucking the life force out of you or directing negative energy towards your way. Do not be fearful. What?
Simo drank that ugly
Okay.
yellow water
From the water hose?
outside, and
Hang on, guys.
And he was about to throw up.
You need to not let him drink that. I put that on the side. That's not a water hose. But are you playing with the water hose?
No.
What ugly water do you drink?
Yellow.
There's no yellow water.
He drank it out.
No, not in here. Why don't you give him some water and you can drink? You want to do that?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Well, he needs water then. Sorry, guys. I was draining my water hose for the cold. Some of my copper pipes didn't have a very good flavor to it. Okay. God, today's not my day. All right. Sorry about that. Let's just get back on track. Sorry, if this was a recording, I would have edited it out, but it's not. So if you're watching and you're disrespected by me moving and getting up in the middle of the reading, please understand this is a live, okay? So, anyways, you've got some vital banishing to do. Be sure to check in with your feelings and determine who or what is sucking this life force out of you or directing negative energy towards you. Do not be scared. Instead, be strong and turn any negativity into positive personal power. This is a time for you to take a stand and say no more. Look more deeply into situations and don't take so much to face value. Tread carefully and keep watch for enemies who lurk in the shadows. Your discernment right now gives you a second sight. So trust your instincts and go for the kill. Notice that they said your discernment. So you have a sixth sense. You know you can check who's trying to put this towards you or what is happening to you. Use this instinct and go for them. Banish them. Send them back to where they came from. Hex urges you to release and get rid of and banish anything that prevents you from walking, you're never going to believe this, your true path. And it says it right there. True path. So there you go. There's confirmation on that path card. Okay. It prevents you from walking your true path. You are protected when you heed this omen. Don't ignore it at your own peril. Okay, you need to watch out because if you ignore this, it's on you. Okay, so you're getting signs and you feel like there's negative energy coming towards you. Don't disregard, oh, I'm just tired today. Oh, I'm just overwhelmed. There's probably somebody wishing bad on you. And people do magic unintentionally. Happens every day. You hear people that hate you that say, oh, I wish she would just fall off the face of the earth already. Oh, I wish that person would just disappear. I wish that she would get what's coming to her. I wish that she would just, you know, be miserable and blah, blah, blah. You know, whatever it is, okay? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Those are those mean, cruel, evil eye, those dark intentions. And if you have enough people wishing that on you, it has an effect. So banish that back to where it came from. Send in a meditation whoever and whatever has spoken negatively on me, thought negatively of me, or tried to cause harm my direction. I send and banish those energies back to where they came from, and may it be on them. Okay? The Witch's Foresight in this card says, someone is not who they think, sorry, Mercury fucked with me again. Someone is not who you think they are, feminine. Your energy is being drained by another's negative. Choose friends wisely. Look deeper into an offer or situation. Something is too good to be true. It's time to walk away. Hex revealed. Being hexed is the result of a spell, a charm, or a ritual. Its negative energy is directed to create and cause harm or ill effect. A hex creates an action directed and powered by the emotional and mental state of the practitioner using its force. Talismans are often the personal effects of whoever the hex is focused upon. That's it. You know, banishments are a sticky business. I've done them, and there is effects. It works. But it always comes back. And you have to know that it always comes back. And you may be experiencing a lot of that. I felt that earlier. You may be experiencing some of that back on you. And if you did something like that, just tell the universe, you know, thank you for the results that I did get. Thank you for your assistance. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Mother Earth, for assisting me in that. But I don't need that anymore. You can have it back. And I ask that whatever power I took from these forces, that it return back to them. It's kind of like calling off the hex, you know. Light a black candle on Saturday, of course, is always good for that. Banishments and hexes and things of that nature, or sending things back to where they came from, is very good to do with a black candle on Saturday. Saturn rules that. So, you know, definitely if you've done anything like that, now's probably a good time to just take that back. Not that you can take back what has already happened, but whatever energy force you borrowed, just return it and say thank you for its completion. It's over. It's done. I don't need it anymore, and send it back. So it doesn't continuously keep working like a karmic wheel, and it's not like endless going on and on. It's like leaving a door open. You know, when you do a banishment like that, the door's wide open, and you're going to have to close that door. So I think now's a good time for you to just close the door and just say, "K Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be." And if somebody did this to you, you can close the door. You have that power, and you can say, whatever was done to me, whatever was done on me, hell, if there was anything ever done on me, I'm sending it back. You know, you don't have to go out and hire someone to tell you if you've had a hex on you or not. Why don't you just assume you do? Why don't you just assume there are people in this world that are jealous of you, and whatever ill intent they had, you want to send it back. You don't need to hire someone to tell you yes or no. Just do it anyways. Better safe than sorry. So go ahead and just do it on Saturday, guys. Just cast back whatever evil thoughts and negative feelings and, you know, any curses may have been put on you. Just send it back and say, you know, back to sender, please. Return to sender. Not interested anymore. Done with that. I'm on my path to destiny, and it doesn't include that. Okay, it doesn't include that at all. You trust in a higher power. You trust in your star chart. You trust. So let's see the hidden truth. I'm afraid to contact you. You're terrified. You're afraid to contact your masculine. You're like, Steph, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm going to say the right thing. I don't know if they're going to want to accept my call. I don't want to know if I'm still blocked. I'm afraid to go to their work. I'm afraid to email them. I don't know what to say. And I feel like if I talk to them, I could say the wrong thing, or they're going to get the wrong idea, or they're going to take it the wrong way out of context. Or, you know, Steph, every time we talk, they always blow it up. It's like you're almost nervous. Like, well, if I reach out again, God knows what's going to happen. And so you have this fear. And it's a real fear. And I feel bad that you're going through that, you know? I feel bad. But that's what you're going through. And it's just this purification that I think you want to kind of cast this person back out and just say, you know what, twin? You know what, soulmate? Go back wherever you want to go. I don't want to hang on to you. I don't want to hang on to the pain of the past. I don't want to hang on to anything anymore. I want to let go, and I just want to feel love again. If that means you, beautiful. If it doesn't, I'm okay with that too. You're releasing. You're releasing them. You're releasing any kind of negative feelings. You're releasing them in all different kinds of ways. Okay? So that's what's going on. The next card here is, I hid who I really am from you. So you've been kind of walking on eggshells. Mirroring again. Just like the masculine, you haven't been very genuine. Okay? There's been parts of you that they don't see. The real you, I feel, is loving and kind and sincere and vulnerable. That's the real you. The fake you is tough as nails, hardcore, you know, cold. How do you say, like, strong, like you turn off your feelings, like, you know what I mean? Like numb. Numb, hardcore, harsh, difficult, emotionless. Like, this is kind of how you want them to think of you. As, oh, I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about the union. I don't care about twins. I don't care about our connection. I don't care about any of that shit, right? When that's not the real you. The real you cares a lot. The real you is a lover. Remember, the real you is home, comfort, right? That's the real you. So yeah, you've been hiding who you really are from this person because you're scared they're going to take advantage of the real you. So you're going to have to be strong and cold. Otherwise, you're going to get taken advantage of. So you kind of have this role to play yourself. The next card that comes out for the hidden truth about you guys is, in your subconscious, of course, the timing just wasn't right for us. So you feel like it wasn't our time. We were meant to meet, have this path before us. We were meant to communicate, have whatever we had, and then we're on our path to destiny. Now we're continuing our path, and it's not the right time for union. Somehow, some way, someday we'll have it, but it's not the right time. So you're kind of honoring and accepting that for whatever reason, now is just not the time for that. And you're kind of accepting that. I think there's some sadness associated with that, you know? Who wouldn't be sad? I feel you're like, you know, damn it, I really wanted this to happen. I really did, but what can I do, stuff? Let's go ahead and get a true card about how you feel about your masculine. How do you feel? How do you feel? Whew. God damn. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the words. I'm sorry, Lord. I didn't mean that. But seriously, 5 of Swords, 5 of Action. Come on. How you really feel about the masculine is betrayed, backstabbed. You're a player, you're a betrayer. You're a manipulator, you're a user. You're an abuser. You took advantage of me, you stabbed me in the back, you left me for dead, you abandoned me, banished me, whatever. Kick rocks. I have to, you know, kick rocks is like I have to go on my own. I got to go on my own. I don't care what happens to you. Go. And it's just this anger, you know. 5 of Swords is discord. It's discontent. It's conflict and it's drama, okay? So how you feel is your masculine is just conflict. Like, he's all conflict. He's all drama, okay? And he's just a big pile of pain and drama. You're like, you know what? I don't want it. I don't want it. Bottom of the deck, letting go. Okay, bottom of the deck is letting go. So how you really feel about your masculine is, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, you are slowly letting go. You are slowly numbing yourself. You are slowly trying to disconnect, banish, get rid of this energy. You're detaching, to say the least, because the way you feel is you've been betrayed, abandoned, and hurt, okay? It says here, your angels want you to know, feminine, that your current challenge is pushing you to be assertive and self-confident. See, it's a lot like the masculine. He's being pushed to get some courage. You're being pushed to be assertive and get some courage. Be willing to stand up for yourself. Be willing to defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. So there's two messages that come to me. 1, whatever you said to him or her was right. Don't feel bad. A lot of you guys are carrying guilt. A lot of you guys are like, I shouldn't have ended it that way. I shouldn't have said what I said to him or her. I should have just kept my mouth shut. No. Spirit says you have the right to defend yourself. You had the right to do what you did. You were pushed into a corner. Okay, you were brought into a fight. You had to defend yourself. I'm not excusing everything you said or did. Who knows what it is. But Spirit's here saying, listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, Divine Feminine. You had every right to speak up. Okay? You had every right to speak your truth. You had every right to defend your little ones or your position. You had every right. You didn't do the wrong thing. Sometimes doing the right thing means you do it by yourself and everyone makes you look bad. And that's their drama and their karma. You did the right thing, feminine. You did the right thing. You did what was called for. And even though you were pushed in a corner, like a cat in a corner, and you had to claw your way out, you did what you had to do. Now you have the right to excuse yourself from your divine masculine's petty drama, lies and deception and deceit and trickery and manipulation. You have a right to excuse yourself from all of that pain. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. So bottom of the deck with the letting go, it says how you really feel here. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, Fem, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. The other card that came out for you is Piercing the Mist. God, feminine, you're just in so much pain. We have a feminine here, guys, that is in so much pain with the past. I mean, really, this has been one of the hardest walks of destiny that you've ever had to walk. You feel like you were destined for heartache and pain. And again, we have candles here. My right ear's ringing. We have a healing energy here, all crown chakra, all purple. You're getting control back over your life, but you feel powerless. There's a little girl here on a stump, sad and crying. And it's funny because the masculine had a picture with a stump as well, a birch tree stump. But you have one as well. There's a little ghost cat, okay, which is your intuition. So your intuition was like a thing of the past. You're constantly telling yourself, I didn't follow my intuition. I didn't trust my red flags. I had all the warnings that this cat was no good. I had all the warnings that I shouldn't walk into this situation, but there I went. Why? And so you're asking yourself, why? Why did I walk into this situation blindly like this? I knew better. Why didn't I listen to myself? You know, this is reflecting. This is soul work, shamanic journey work, reflecting work, mostly deep healing. I think the feminine's going through a deep healing and a releasing, and this is just really sad for you, and it's just very painful. You're very sad, and piercing the mist is like looking into the past and feeling its piercing sword in your heart again. Okay? Let's go ahead and read what this means in the book. Sorry guys, Mercury's giving me a hard time reading apparently as well. Good Lord. Okay, so feminine, this tells you. Ooh, lilac. I love lilac. Lilac, be sweet places, flowers to remember her friend. See how the pine trees, the standing stones, and even the candle flames all reach towards the sun when this card is in reverse. Okay? They surge towards it, cleaving the path. Wow, again, we're just talking about the path. Cleaving the path, they surge towards. Similarly, in times of grief, the only way out is to push ahead. Press onwards and resist the temptation to linger or meander in the fog of loss. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Do you guys feel the divine feminine sadness and sorrow? Cleaving, she lost her little kitten. I feel so bad in this picture now. She lost her little kitten. Tears just want to fall down my face right now. She's so sad. Her best friend, she's just terribly distraught. She's in grief. And it's so hard to say goodbye. To love and to lose. And we've been talking about that in this reading. It's so hard for the feminine to have loved the masculine so much to let him go. to let him go and just release him. And it's just, oh, heart-wrenching. Absolutely. And you're a little bit angry, tainted, a little jaded, you know. This hurt you. It didn't leave you, you know, unskeeved. This relationship did not leave you unskeeved. This relationship left you broken. This relationship broke you, okay? Let's get the next card. Upright, wild at heart. Divine Feminine, you may have a connection to eagles. Golden eagles or on eagle's wings. A bald eagle, freedom. The eagle represents soaring above the drama. The eagle represents the Six of Swords, resolution, moving on, leaving a time of pain and turmoil into a time of good, into a better time, okay? You're moving away from a very painful time and you're moving into a good time. And as painful as that may feel for you, as hurtful and just suffering of the sting that you may still have, you are moving into much better times, okay? You're wild at heart. You're wild and free. You were never meant to be tamed. You were never meant to be locked away in a kitchen somewhere, locked away in a house somewhere, locked away in a contract or relationship. You, my dear, are a free bird. You're meant to roam this earth and love and move on. Love and move on. And that can be very painful. But you are a free spirit. So let's read what this has to say for you. Eagles have been pushed farther into the remote rocky places by persecution. Witches have been forced to find ever more secluded locations for their covens for so much of the same reasons. Daisy Nestles could dwell on her bitterness at this injustice. Her name is Daisy Nestles, okay? Nettles, excuse me, Daisy Nettles. She could dwell on her bitterness at the injustice all day. But would that do any good? So you guys could dwell on the injustice of betrayal and trickery and pain and theft and discontent, discord and conflict. But what good would that do? What good is it going to serve you to look back at how wronged you were done? How cheated on you were, how lied to you were, how lied about you were. What good would that do? Instead, she takes flight on her lightning staff into the harsh mountains where the eagles reign and finds peace in her love of music. No matter the scale of the darkness facing us, my dear feminines, beauty is always singing. Daisy finds just a few notes on her violin are enough to soften the gloom of the darkest days and the darkest clouds. I love it. So yeah, you're going through a dark time, but it's getting better, isn't it? It's getting better. Okay? It is. So this is a process. Grief is a process. You're letting go. Thank God. Yeah, you still feel them and you will. This is a twin flame relationship for a lot of you. For some of you, it's a soul flame. Soul twin. I'm sorry, I can't talk, obviously. Soulmate. Let's get the last card. We have authority in reverse. And this is the Emperor. Not only this was the man in your life, this could be the father of your children. Or it's a father figure. Okay, that didn't do right. This is a man that did not do right for a lot of you. For some of you, it's a woman, and that's okay. You can flip the sexes, okay? But there is a father figure here that didn't own up to their oath. Remember, you had the oak tree. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Oak endures. Okay? You fight for what you love. You fight for what you believe in. You fight for your promises. You fight for your commitments. You fight for your family, right? This character over here was a loser. This person did not fight for his family, did not fight for what he believes in, did not fight for his passion. We just did the masculine reading, and what do we learn? He is ballless and cowardice. He does not fight for his own desire. He does not fight for what he really loves. He's against that. He's living a lie. So meanwhile, you've been in the dark, you've been in the ashes, you've been over here, 3 of Swords, heart pierced, because your masculine refuses to be the warrior that he or she needs to be. So you're suffering through this, having the worst time, terrified to contact this masculine. Okay. Well, can you just wait because I'm almost done? Give me a couple minutes. So anyways, guys, I'm going to have to probably go ahead and end this reading here pretty soon. But what I wanted to confront you with here is you're dealing with someone who did not take responsibility for you. You're dealing with someone who's a coward. You're dealing with someone who does not have the balls to go after what's right and what's good and what's true. So you're right. You have every reason to be grieving. You have every reason to be suffering. You have every reason to feel betrayed. 5 of Swords. How dare you walk out on me, abandon me, disown me, lie, trickery, deceit is all here. Lies, deceit, deception, third parties, triangles, bullshit, just all kinds of bullshit here for the feminine. All the while, all amidst this drama is the path to destiny with the twins. So somehow, some way, you're going to find your way through this. With or without this person, you're going to find your way through this, honey. It's going to come. It's going to come for you. Truth, healing, it will arrive. So you just keep going. Sadly, the divine feminine is being forced to let go and move on against what she really wishes. She feels 2 Swords, the decision and the authority. It's out of her control, male or female. The divine feminine feels the decision was the masculine's because the feminine's been ready. The masculine chose not to. So now she's having to suffer and heal by herself or himself. And you're right, that doesn't feel very fair, does it? But it is what it is. And it's time for you to heal, get past the past, because what good is grieving and being angry and focusing on the injustice going to do you? It's not going to do you a bit of good. Okay? So Spirit, what time is it for the divine feminine? What time is it for her? Okay, well, we got 3 cards. Bottom of the line is the clarity. Okay? At least you have clarity on the situation. Okay? You got creativity, which is Ginger. Light bulb. You're going to get creative again, hun. One of the best ways to heal a sad soul is art. All different kinds of art. Painting art. You know, making things with iron and steel and copper. Jewelry art. Tarot art. Singing art. You know, decorating your home is art. Doing your face is art. There's all different things you can do to make yourself beautiful. That's art. There's this, anyways, creativity. You're going to just do all kinds of things that inspire you. So that's a very big way that Spirit says you're going to get your mind off of this terrible situation. You're going to start to just do your spiritual creativity again. It's going to come back alive. The other one is acceptance, which is the Valerian root. So you're learning to accept it is what it is. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can't change, to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the damn difference. That's the real clarity. And you're learning to accept there are some things out of your hands, and that's the clarity much needed. Wow, you got the same card as the masculine, freedom. I don't have to read that again. You're allowed to free yourself and move forward. So you're going to free yourself from this situation. You're going to free yourself from what feels like purgatory, where you've been stuck, trapped in purgatory, not living and not dying. This is feminine on hold, in sadness and grief, 3 Swords, right? For a long time, purgatory. And now you're freeing yourself, love. Let's go ahead and read that for you. The number 14. I opened it up to that. Wow. Follow your instincts. There is a strong potential in something inside you. Whatever you're associating with or thinking about or connecting with in this moment. Inspirations and ideas and confirmations will be coming through. This is the start of something new that will also have a lasting effect. A breakthrough is also indicated for you, love. So, it's also indicated. So whatever you do, keep the momentum or restart it. Just get it going. With any project, any work, or personal challenges you're currently undertaking, it's also a time to immerse yourself in creativity and art, whether doing it yourself or being an appreciator or a supporter of it. I love it. And I'm going to read clarity because that's the other one that stuck out to me, okay? Which is number 9, which is an ending. Okay, 9 is the ending before we go to the 10, which is the double digits. 9 is the last there. The final push, 9 of Wands. It's been a long, painful journey, but now it's time to move on. 10 of Wands. Put it down, guys. A revelation and a light being cast upon a situation that you love will enable a deeper understanding, honey. And perhaps something you have been waiting for will be uncovered. You may need to work with greater accuracy and be more mindful of smaller details right now. Protection of what you are sharing is also indicated. So don't always show all your hand just yet. Keep a little back for a while. Keep your eyes wide open now because you might just miss a small but very important detail. So the message I'm getting for you guys is you're letting go. You're going in a good direction. It's not nice that you got betrayed and, hurt, okay? But you still have to move on. Focusing on justice and the injustice you've received, it's time. It's time to let that focus go. Don't even think about it anymore. I want you to pretend like all hope is lost. I want you to pretend like that justice will never come. I want you to pretend like it's not something to worry about or fight for anymore. I want you to be courageous enough to love yourself and just say, I give up on that and I move on, because that's releasing it. If you're able to do that, if you're able to get away from your grief and not be in purgatory anymore, not living and not dying, if you're just sitting here in the moment of stagnation for however long it's been taking you, if you're willing to let that go, what direction will you be going in? What divine direction? Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have create. Unlock your creative side with dance, music, art, or writing. Express yourself. So you're going to be able to express yourself through art. Okay, that's one of the directions you're going to be going in. The next one is wait. Go figure. Take time to think on the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. So Spirit says, don't rush into a situation about letting go. Just let it happen. If you're ready, you know you're ready. If you're not, process these emotions. Process what I'm saying. Process the reading. Okay? Don't go boom right after you hang up and make decisions that are crazy. Let it flow through you nicely and naturally.
The couple minutes is up.
Okay, I'm getting off right now. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I appreciate you. It's been a long reading. I need something to drink. I'm drained again. I love you guys. I'll be back maybe later tonight. If not, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to get caught up on a lot of different things. So don't worry, we're getting caught up. I love you. Thank you for watching. Please remember, like I always say on this channel, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, okay? And please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And turn on notifications. That way you get notified so you never miss a video. And let us know in the comments if I should get Mom a foam or a soundproof wall right here, so no sounds get through from the door.
Yeah, I need a soundproof wall in your room.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yes,
I love you guys
do.
for going. Have a blessed, beautiful day. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Stay awesome.